Happy Sunday. Y'all know I had to come live real quick so we can do a live chat about all of the culture drama. So I did announce it this time, but I know it's Sunday. People are probably out. Their family went to church, shopping, dinner, or whatever. But I just wanted to come really, really quick and just talk. Let me see if everything is running smoothly. I found my pink lemonade city tote. And you know what? I did my corners and wristlet collection and I have so many. I realized that I was missing probably about five or six. So that's why I kind of stay away from the collection videos. I may have more, but I will try to do a updated Coach wristlet collection. Try to. Okay, let me see if it's working or hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Happy Sunday. What are you guys up to right now? Are you chilling at home like me, laying down in the bed? Are you laying down in the bed? Y'all know I'm not laying down in the bed, but y'all know what I was saying. Okay, where is it? All right. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Everyone is welcome. Okay, let's see. So, let me turn this down. Y'all see the thumbnail? Y'all see the pink lemonade? They need to bring that back in a large Rowan or medium Rowan. I know I saw ooh, something must be wrong because hold on. I'm not seeing I know I seen somebody said something they was at home. The comments not even coming up here. Oh, here they go. Hey, 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 hey everyone. Hello. Someone said I just splurged about a slim crystal coach wallet and I'm in love. Slowly started my crystal collection. Yes. Do y'all see that one lady who had bought all of the first crystal collection, the brown one? She had it all down to the shoes. I'm like, whoa. Just got home from work a little bit ago. Okay. Chilling at home, sipping champagne. Okay, girl, that's what I should have got me a little glass or something, huh? Yeah, the pink tote in the thumbnail was so cute. Yeah. So do y'all remember the summer signature? I was about to say back to bright. The summer signature collection was everything. They had the pink, the green, the blue, the red, the purple. Y'all know I have the sport purple city tote. Somebody said there needs to be more fun colors for the large Rowans, and I do agree. And you know what? It's a rumor going around. I don't know if it's true or not. They were saying that Coach was going to discontinue the large Rowan. I don't know if it's problems with the large Rowan, but I've been waiting for a purple one, and I think they're just not gonna do it, y'all. So I don't know what's going on. Yes, we need the pink lemonade to make it come back. Yes. So this is what I want to say. Coach is going to do pink, of course. You know they always do pink. They don't really do much purple. I don't know why, because with the summer signature, the purple was the first thing to go, and it actually beat the pink. And I was so shocked. But I end up with this city tote here. She is beautiful. She's just a darker pink. The only thing I don't like is the inside of the tote. It has flowers. Like, look at that. And I'm gonna show y'all what's inside of there. I always have something inside my totes, like some SLGs and stuff like that. So this is it. Like, this is a pretty pink too. And I keep telling you guys I got 3 pink bags. I think I have 4. No more than 4. But this is the powder pink. So it's 2 different pinks, still cute. And I actually love the pink lemonade a little bit more because I had this bag for a while. I carried a lot and I did not get any color transfer on it at all. So I'm wondering, why is this bag getting a lot of color transfer? I don't know. You guys know I have a little bit right there, and you guys left wonderful comments on how to get rid of it. I'm going to try some of you guys' tricks because I really don't get color transfer on my bags at all. You guys see I have the Speedy bag right here, the Azure, and I don't understand why, is doing that. But I want to make a comment really quick because, well, I want to touch on something really quick. I said comment, y'all. I'm all over the place, as always. Someone said that they've been putting the Coach wording in the C's, and they have not for the outlet. They just started that. This bag is old. You guys know this is a 4-year-old bag. It's no Coach written anywhere in the C's at all. And I would have not really noticed it, but eventually you will, because not right away. But they have not been doing that. As far as for the outlet pieces, they had to start doing that when they got really, really popular because it's on here. And then one lady commented and said she found it on 6 different spots, and I did find it on 2 different spots on my bag. Now, I don't know what's going on with the retail. I don't know if they're doing that. I don't know if anybody's sending them counterfeit bags back. But far as the older bag, it's no Coach written anywhere in the C's. And it's really, really nice. But I like how they have the Coach written in the C's. It's not noticeable. So you would really need to look. It's teeny tiny, hard for it. But, this is an older bag. And I tend to love to carry my older bags a little bit more. I will be in and out of them like crazy. Now, this city tote is not really thin, but they have been thinning out their canvas. I have noticed that. And I believe their leather has been thin. That's why I didn't really go for the Brooklyn, because it was kind of thin to me. And I was just like, I wanted to get the Brooklyn 39, 2 years ago? Or when it first came out, and I ended up with the Rogue 39. But this is it. I love it. It's cute. Now, I need Coach to come with another clear collection. Do you guys remember this? It's so old. And look, it has the brown trim on there. So, Coach do have a few collections that came out when they did pink with a brown trim. This one did. So, this is the clear cosmetic case, and it is gorgeous. I love this. I just wish they would make something else like this again for the summertime. You guys know I have the um clear, well, you might as well say plastic tabby in purple. I bought that as soon as it came out, and I had to have it because I used to love clear bags. When I tell y'all clear bags, I have a whole clear bag collection. Okay, I had to calm down with the clear bags. I don't wear them as often. I do wear them mostly in the summer and if it rains, but I had to calm down. I love a good clear bag. Y'all, I carried this so much that look, it looks like this. It's out of shape and everything, and it's really, really nice. Now, I wish they would just come with a clear collection. That would be nice. I don't know if they're gonna do it again, but it would be so nice. So this is the matching wristlet to it, and I'm gonna pull out my powder pink one. So here it is. Really, really cute. And you guys know they had the foil. Now, Coach go back and forth because I do have some older pieces that do have the gold plate there, but not all of them, have it. So let me go ahead and pull it out. I hope it's in here. I need to get out of this bag. I am going to get out of this bag today, and I'm going to carry my Love Denim carry bag. So here are the wristlets. And I like the fact that you can probably carry your powder pink accessories with the pink lemonade. Look at that. Really, really cute. Now, the wristlet from the powder pink is thin, y'all. It is, compared to the pink lemonade, it is really, really thin. And this is the inside of the pink lemonade one. Um, it's just this is so thick, and for some reason this is thin. Now, I don't have a problem with Coach thinning out the canvas bags or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I know some people will not like that. But I really love it on the Rowans. And I know a few people have been loving the thinner canvas on the Rowans. But look, you can even do this. If you didn't get a chance to get accessories, look, that is really nice. You can always mix and match your SOGs, your accessories, whatever you want to call it. You could do your SVGs as well. Now with the large Rowan, it is so soft, y'all, and I'm loving it. I do not have a problem with them doing that at all. It puts you, in the mind frame of a speedy bag. It's soft and everything. Like I said before, I just wish this leather piece was gone because it does have. Look, it's starting to wrinkle already, and this is a brand new bag. It's not even what a full week or 2 weeks old. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see. It's starting to crease right up in here on both sides and one in the back. But a lady did a comparison to her powder pink Rowan from 2025 and 2026 one. And she said the canvas is amazing. She said the one on the powder pink 2025 was very, you know, thick and it was too hard. But I do think they have been listening to us. I love how the brown piece is not at the bottom or the leather piece. And I just wish they could just take this away and they could keep everything else. I want to be able to collapse it and, use it, when I travel, like put it in my carry-on, the luggage, fold it down, like how you could do a real actual speedy. But I did want to tell you guys that it's like battle of the pinks with everybody. But I was like, they always gonna do pink. Pink is going to be nice. The pink lemonade was hot. I wish they would do a like that same purple, the sport purple from the summer signature. I wish they would do a Rowan. Like bring that back and make a Rowan and make a red one and make a green and a blue. Like she said, we need more colors of the Rowan, the large Rowan, whatever. They could do all sizes, mini, the medium, and the large. So yeah, I really love Coach older collections too, but I really like how they're moving forward with redesigning their signature because on here it's like the signature is a little bit smaller than these ones. Now, if somebody was to see you in the street and they're just getting into Coach, they probably would think this bag is fake. Like, I mean, the C's do look different on here. They are smaller and these are larger. So they are fixing their canvas and smaller C's now and all of that. So just know this came from the outlet, okay? Years ago. You just have to do your own research, especially when buying something from a reseller and stuff. You have to really do your own research. So let me read some comments, and then that's what I wanted to talk about was the pink bags. I do have some pink bags, wristlets, and all of that. I didn't show you guys I had that wristlet in the Coach wristlet collection, but yeah. Hey, Bella Dancer. Hey, girl. I've been carrying the powder pink since I got her. Yes, and knock on wood, no color transfer. Good for you. And you know what? I don't know how I got color transfer because I do not carry that other strap. I literally just carry this. Like today, I have on black, like of course, probably. But all the other days I didn't wear anything dark and I only carry it on my shoulder. I don't use the other straps or anything. I don't even carry it like this sometimes, but I just have this strap on my shoulder and that's it. So it was a mix up on the strap. Let me just tell you that real quick. They sent me this strap. I was giving you guys the link, and this is what the company sent me. But it's the same company, but they accidentally sent me this one. Because when I unboxed the black one with you all, I was like, oh, it's flat. You know why it doesn't look, like this one. So I went ahead and seen what happened. I was like, oh, they just gave me the wrong strap. And I paid $33 or something. I did put it on my post, and you guys probably seen it or didn't. But I linked the right one. Now that strap is like $54, but to me it's still worth it if you want your bag to look like this. So I will link it again, and then you guys can go ahead and just carry the bag over your shoulder. It's really nice. I wish Coach would give us a shoulder strap. It would be really, really nice with the large Rowan. They don't have to give it on the medium or the small because there are smaller bags, but with the large one, it would be nice to have a shoulder strap. And sometimes when you buy a lot of items, you really don't want to keep purchasing more and more. If the Rowan is already 250, and then you got to think about it, you got to buy the strap for $54. That's what, 300 and something dollars. Like, nobody wants to spend that much, with just adding on and adding on, and that's when it becomes like too much. If you have to buy a bag, you got to do all these changes to the bag. But you can also take the strap that comes with the Rowan. I don't have it. It's hanging up. But I seen people, turn that into a shoulder strap. But I was like, I just rather just buy this and be done with it, because eventually you will damage the strap. So if you want to wear it crossbody ever again, or if you want to have it on your shoulder longer, the strap will be no good. It will have all those wrinkles and stuff, and it's just messed up. So I just went ahead and bought a separate strap. Okay, I saw Coach writing on my wristlet from Coach Retail. Is that a new collection, or is it from like an older collection? I don't know. I buy retail here and there, but you guys know I am an outlet girly because they have a variety of bags, variety of collections and stuff like drops, and it'd be fun, and it's more my speed. Now I do like retail on certain bags. I like the bags being squishy. Me too. Yeah, the squishiness is my favorite. Hey Pat, good to catch a live. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Did you apply to protect? No, I didn't even order it. I usually don't use that. Use what? Never had to spray a bag. Like, never. So that's why I'm so confused of why this bag from Coach is getting so much color transfer. This pink lemonade, I carried this like crazy. Nothing. Even the corners, I can tell you how bad I carried. And someone told me that they're gonna discontinue the city tote. And I'm so upset because the way they released the extra large city tote, or the large city tote, whatever it was, I was disappointed because it was a whole totally new style, kind of. It had a zipper. It wasn't what we wanted. We wanted a city tote like this, just bigger, same style, and add an additional pouch or something to it. But they didn't do it. Look, this is another wristlet I didn't show y'all. This one is really, really cute. So yeah, I'm just like, no color transfer at all on this bag. And I put this bag in baskets. I abuse it. You guys know I don't baby my bags. So I'm not understanding why is the color transfer on this one. I just think they changed the whole canvas. Either they have the same factor as Louis Vuitton, because Louis Vuitton do get color transfer on their bags too, but I've never really had a problem with any of my outlet bags at all. Any of my retail bags, like I'm telling you guys, I carry my bags, I abuse them, I don't really care, really. Then again, I do, but I've never had an issue with Coach, and it's seeming like their quality is going down because the so many things is happening with them. It's just ridiculous, far as like their quality, people steal it, and then UPS, FedEx steal it. Like, I don't know what is going on, but I know they probably should spray the bag or put a little protecting spray over it. I don't know, before they sell it. I don't know. Go back to the same canvas they had, which is this one. Make the C smaller. I don't know what they're gonna do. And this is my other city toe here. Sticker with print. I love this one. See, that's why I like the outlet, because I can be fun. But retail is nice too, but lately I don't see any of the retail bags that I like. They had some of the same bags. And like I said before, I don't want to keep buying the same color bags and stuff like that. The same bags, same style, same color and all of that. Oh, you don't own a city toe? You guys know I have a big city tote collection because I'm a tote girl. They tend to work for me, and I just love a city tote. And I love my never full. I used to travel with my never full every time I went somewhere, and my city tote. Those was the two I travel with. I don't have any color transfer on the powder pink city tote I bought last drop. Yeah, so maybe they changed. I don't know. But some people were saying that they were getting color transfer on last year drop too. So I really don't know what is going on with Coach and the new coated canvas, but you just have to be careful what you wear too. And that's another thing. Like at least Louis Vuitton will tell you on their website how to keep your Azure bag clean and all of that. When Coach released these type of collections, they need to have that on the website because technically people is blaming Coach, but anybody know put light and dark against each other and they will mix. So I didn't know that it was going to happen with this bag because I only wore like a denim shirt and I had some blue jeans, but I carry this over my shoulder, so I'm not understanding why. See, look, I just abused bag. I be carrying it open like this. I don't understand how that happened to me because I know I wouldn't wear anything new. I wouldn't wear denim like that with it as far as jeans and stuff. Like I just already knew not to do that. But for some reason I did not. I want to talk about the carry too. I did not do anything to get this color transfer. So I don't know. So I think, you just have to be careful. You probably should only wear white only. I don't know. Or like a brown shirt. Like I have no idea. Hey. Yeah, let the customer know. Me too. Hello, hello. Rita Johnson, hello. Carmen Charming, how you doing? How's everybody's Sunday going? Yes, thank you guys so much for the like, the thumbs up. It's 45 I guess people in the chat or 49. I appreciate you guys. I absolutely love you guys so much. And thank you. I want to say what? Where am I at now? I did the 15K giveaway and I really wanted to give away something from the powder pink, but it was so crazy that day. And then I gave up the Nolita to another lady because she didn't have much of anything in her hand and she was at the checkout and I was just feeling bad. And I was like, I don't like pink like that, so I'll give it to her. Now, if it was purple, I don't know. I probably would like, girl, I'm gonna have to hold on to this. I gotta take it home. But yeah, I am at 16K. I want to thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys been rocking with me for a very long time. A few of you that's already in here, I appreciate you, and all the new people. I really enjoy you all. I enjoy the comments and everything. So let's get into me. I'm going to really read some of the comments to the video that I posted, the coach tea, the coach drama, and all of that. Y'all know. I was like, it's a mess. Now, me personally, what I want to say is before I forget, I know that I used to work for UPS, not UPS, y'all, USPS, the United States Postal Service. I used to work for them. I did. And don't get me wrong, they do still, but they are on it. They do not allow them to keep stealing. They will get caught and they will go to jail and they will be fired. It was a lady that was stealing gift cards around the holidays and stuff like that. So they do have a way of tracking the driver, figuring out what driver is stealing and people in the warehouse and all of that because they have cameras everywhere. Same thing with UPS, same thing with FedEx or whatever. But people still risk their jobs to steal. So we know that. Drivers are still going to steal. But not as much as I think people are saying now. Like everybody's stealing everybody, just everybody. Like everybody from UPS, everybody from FedEx, switch over to a whole coast, switch over to a whole new company. They stealing too. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. But don't get me wrong. They do steal packages, and then you have people that will follow the UPS and FedEx and to certain locations and steal the packages off your porch. So yes, everyone is stealing, but that video was about the customer stealing, not UPS, not FedEx or whatever. But don't get me wrong, I'm not taking up for them like that because I used to work the United Postal Service. They always steal, like no matter what, they gonna steal. But they will get caught though. They will catch the person that's stealing. So they can have a way to figure it out. And another thing is FedEx takes pictures of your packages. They have. I've seen them when they deliver my items. They'll take a picture. So if you're saying that the package came open and the FedEx driver is in front of your house or whatever, he took a picture of it and it looked intact because you can blow it up to see. And that's how they can figure out, like, no, you're opening up the packages. You are the one that's stealing. You know what I mean? So we just have to be mindful of everything. And I know it's true. See, I know my drivers from UPS, FedEx, they're awesome. Like, get to know your drivers, wave to them, start a conversation with them, and, you can get to know them and they will actually, look out for you and make sure that you deliver they deliver your package for you. So let me check the comments. And then I'm going to read some. And then I just want to come and discuss this because I feel like you can say something. That's why I really don't speak up on anything. Because if you have no proof, how can you say if it's even true? So when I was talking to the lady and I was like, well, I'm going to let you guys know, like, yeah, it's the customers that's stealing because there's so many changes that Coach made so fast, like fast. You guys know it was a lady that said she'd been buying from Coach for like 40 something years, 30 years, 25 years, and they never had to take away the VIP discount, the birthday discount. It was always there available. So something is going on when they're taking away that. It can't just be UPS and FedEx. You know what I mean? Okay, let me go to the comments, you all. But I'm just chilling today. I got so many phones, and then I'll be on different phones. I'll be forgetting how to get back to the YouTube. Okay, here it is. Okay, what y'all saying? The only bags I sprayed were the denim Rowan and the large bags and Dooney white bags. Okay. Absolutely one took a picture of my drop off today. Yes, that's the they have those pictures. So if you sit up there talking about my box came open, my wallet was in there. Okay, how do I get this away? I can't even read the rest. As they should. What? You may have to treat the bag before you wear it again. Scotch guard or apple guard, I guess. Yeah. See, I'm not used to that at all. They removed the perks. Yeah, they did. My FedEx doesn't take pictures. They don't. I don't know, but they take pictures here. Congrats. Thank you so much. Congrats. Everybody saying congrats. Thank you, DD and everyone. Love you back. Yes. Okay. Okay, somebody said FedEx and UPS are required to provide proof of delivery. When I had an issue, FedEx investigated and the package was returned. Was the package returned back to Coach? Or was it returned? Where was it returned to? FedEx should, yes, have to be with bags. They need to be protected. My denim and pink get handled with care. Yeah, it was a return to me. Oh, okay. But yeah, don't get me wrong. And then you have to think about it. Sometimes what I want to say is the way Coach package their bags, like that brown tape they use, it does bust open. Like it rips. I do get that. I don't know why they use that type of tape, but it's no good. It's like they just package it any kind of way. I do know that. And They need to change the tape. They do. They need to tape it up. Like when I worked at the post office, I I don't even have a box here, but anyways, example. This is the box, and you go tape it up. I tape it like this, all the way around, like a lot, all the way around, and then I'll cut it off. Then I'll do it the other way, all the way around. Like I make sure that the package is sealed. That's what they need to do. That brown tape they using, I don't know. I haven't ordered in a while. I don't know what tape they use because my last unboxing was the newspaper one. I didn't even pay attention to it when I got the fin. So I don't know what they use. But I know Coach used to have that brown tape and sometimes your box will come open. I don't know if they do that on purpose because I don't know what company will use tape like that. I don't understand why they will do that. But they need to stop with that. And I know some people want their stuff to come factory wrapped, but I think they're trying to do away with that. Thing is, Louis Vuitton does not use factory wrap on any of their things. They have a dust bag, they put it in their box, Louis Vuitton box, and send it to you, and it is what it is. I haven't heard anybody complain about that, but I don't know if Coach is moving in towards that direction, meaning they want to just put it in there with the dust bag. And do you see the new dust bags? I think they are about $15 or $10 at the outlet. They have these cute little dust bags, and it has a drawstring. It's really, really nice, and it looks like it's more a thicker material than the older ones they had. So they did change a few things, but I do not get dust bags. I do not get boxes. I just throw all that stuff away. And then another thing they need to do, I was just going to talk about that too, is have you sign for the package. They just need to have you sign for it. Someone needs to be home and someone needs to sign for it. So when you open up the door, you see that it's busted open. Take a picture of it right there with the driver and, report it to Coach. But they should have you sign for the bags, especially the retail bags too, because they're expensive and people been getting over with them with that. So it's like I don't know, I don't understand why they don't have you sign for the packages because by now you just switched over to a whole new shipping company, FedEx, and people is complaining about the same thing. So it's like you need to just have people sign for it, and that'll do away with all that. Oh, I didn't get it, or they left it on the porch, or they left it on down the street, they left it outside the gate, they threw it in the neighbor's yard. Like all of that will stop. Okay, so I don't know. But it is a lot of theft. You guys heard the phone call. Did you guys see the video? It was a mess. And about wearing shoes and sending them back. Somebody said pictures mean nothing. I had a driver take a picture of a random house and I made a complaint. Yeah, but you'll know that's not your house or whatever. Yeah, you do have to sign for LV. Yeah, sign for the packages. It's the people because how many of y'all been buying from Coach for years? We always had problems, but not like this. It's like when they got famous on TikTok and social media famous, that's when it happened. Same thing with Louis Vuitton. They were letting you get tags and all this other stuff, and it happened with them. It's the people. People do the same thing with Amazon. They send back empty packages. Yeah, they do. Like the person sent Coach Sand. So, you have to just be very careful. I just couldn't believe the sand. Like 5 bags of sand. Like, how you think he was gonna get away with that? Do they show pictures when they claim it's foul? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Amazon used to give you a lot of free stuff. Like if your package will come damaged, or if you had the package is not what you wanted, they be like, "Oh, keep it." Now they be like, "Return it." They be strict about giving you a refund, and that's another thing with Coach. Do you guys remember buying from Coach? You used to be calling the customer service, be like, "Oh, I didn't get the charm, or it wasn't wrapped, or it's not the right color that I wanted." They'd be like, "Oh, keep that, and we're gonna send you another one out, the correct one, or we're gonna give you a gift card, but keep the item." Coach don't even do that no more. You used to be able to keep coach items. Like I had an incident happen to me before where I was able to keep an item. So with those charms, when they were like $30, whatever, I was like, oh, something happened. They're like, oh, keep that one, and we're gonna send you out another one. So you get two. You used to be able to get all kinds of stuff. So that's what I wanted to talk about too. So the girlies on Facebook, TikTok, everybody, when they found out that you were able, that coach was letting you keep the items if you had a problem with it or whatever, and send you out a new one or send you that gift card, that's when all the calls start coming in like, oh, this is wrong, that. So that's when coach was like, you know what, y'all just gonna have to return the item so we can inspect it, or you're not gonna be able to get freebies anymore, because that is a freebie. Like, you get to keep an item and they sending you out another item. And I'm like, I don't know why it just took a turn like that fast. I think some mom was telling me one time too, she was able to keep her coach, like I think it was a bag. And she called into the customer service and they were like, oh, keep it. We're going to send you out another one. I think it was a Nolita or something. But they don't do that no more because people abuse. Y'all know it's the people. Because if you've been buying Coach for a long time, like, Coach ain't never took away the birthday discount code. Like, y'all know how long Coach had that? I used it, 2 years ago, and I was so pissed because I wanted to use it again. Was it last year? Yeah, for my birthday. They were like, it's do away with. And they keep saying, oh, we're going to come with something better. We're going to come with something better. I'm like, we've been waiting. How long ago they took that away? It's been a year? Okay, so, or has it been like 7 months? Okay, where's the offer now? What we gonna get now? I don't think they're in the business of giving you anything free no more. I live in Georgia. We might get FedEx pictures soon. Oh, okay. I make all of my coach orders a signature required. Yes. But I think they charge you what, $2.50 to do that or something like that? I like it there for sure. Yeah, I got it from Walmart. What, last year or something? That's why I prefer to buy from the direct stores. Yes. I agree. Coworker asked me about the bag. Laugh aloud. She calls me her coach girl. Oh yeah, people at work don't be buying all that. I see those strange looking Coach bags slash accessories on the resale market fake as a $3 bill. I think now, due to the popularity, they need to give the discount. Yeah, they don't need to give the discount. What? It says laugh on you. A YouTuber bought a fake Coach bag and was able to get her money back. It was on eBay. Yeah, you have to be very careful because y'all know I found a fake Coach bag next to a TJ Maxx by me, but I bought it because it was cute. It was the Maggie tote, but I'm not selling that. I'm not getting online selling that. Like, and you have to do your research too. Like, if you think you Coach created this bag, go on their website. Tell a friend, show pictures to a friend, be like, oh, hey, you buy a lot of clothes. Do you think this is real? Yada, yada, yada. And, so you don't get scammed, but at least you're able to get your money back. That's the only thing. You Now it's so many problems with returns, and it's hard to get your money back. Sometimes you have to call your card and get your money back. Somebody left a comment, said they had to call their Amex card and they had to take it from there. But know that if you keep doing that with Coach, they will block you. You will not be able to buy from them if you keep calling your credit card to dispute the charges. Now that's an old scam. Everybody know that you can buy something and then act like you didn't get it, and then the company don't want to give it back to you, so you call your bank or your credit card or whatever, and you end up getting your money back. Now with the bank, sometimes they will side with the company, so you have to be careful with that too. Nowadays, you're not gonna be able to just get your money back like that. I know the bank will give it to you, and then once they finish their investigation, if they found out that you were lying or they didn't agree, they will take it right back out of your account. So you have to be careful with that too. But it's like, why you want to do all that for a Coach bag? I'm still looking for the large powder pink Rowan from the outlet. I refuse to purchase a price gouge bag from the resellers. Yeah, the resellers are it too. Now, I agree with you. Some of you left the comments about the resellers, and I absolutely agree. Now, to me, it all started during COVID. Like, after COVID, it just went crazy. And you have to remember, at that time, everybody had money, everybody was rich. Like, I'm telling you, like, nobody was on different income status. Like, they were giving out that stimulus, the 600, the unemployment, like, everything. I knew people who did unemployment on their children. So it was like everybody was getting everything. So it created this, shopping addiction or something. I don't know, to where now we are paying for all of that. I know you can say, oh, COVID was like 8 years ago, la la la. But we are paying for that because nobody seems to want to go back to normal. Like how it was, like how you at work, you just buy a few things and that's it. But no, people are really, they got a taste of the good life and they like, I'm not going back. So the resellers are doing that. They are getting up. They ain't got no job, no way they getting up. They probably stay at home mom. I don't know. But they are getting up, buying 10 bags at a time, 50 bags, 90 wallets, and they are on eBay, Macari, and all that, and selling it. And it's ridiculous. Now, I do get that. It is very, very, very ridiculous. I do not really agree with that. But I always have to sit down and truly think, because like it's Hunger Games, like we all say. But truth be told, it's the early bird gets the worm. Remember that? Like, you know that these resellers is going to be on it. Either you're going to get up before them and beat them, or you're just going to lose. If you knew you really wanted the love denim and the powder pink denim, you had to get up and go to the outlet. And look, the line was so long at some of the outlets that people stood in line and still couldn't get a bag. So it got that bad for everyone. But I feel like if you want something, you literally have to beat people. Like nowadays, you do. You have to beat them to the punch. Like, I'm going to get up at 7 in the morning, or already be in line at 7 in the morning at Coach. You got to camp out, which is sad. But I'm like, who wants to really do that? Or you have to stay up all night, all day, refreshing your screen, trying to get these bags. And it's like, this is just too much. That is exactly why I took a break, because I am not going to stay up all night, look tired, stressing, running around trying to find these bags, calling each outlet, calling friends and family, like, hey, can you go over here, or can you do this? That's just too much. And I don't know how the retail works, because I was like, do the retail have this problem? Because I don't see nobody standing in line for retail. None of that, okay? Even when they had the Coach, Empire, everybody was able to get it, but I didn't see anybody get to Coach before they opened. I didn't see anybody have problems with getting their Empire sent to their house or whatever. Y'all remember how the Empire was? And it is getting ridiculous. So the resellers is getting it, and it's part of the game. But don't get it twisted. Resellers has always been around. They have. You guys are just really noticing it now, but they have always been here. They have always been doing that with the Stanley Cups. With what else went viral? It was so much stuff over the years. Even with the Back to Brighter, you can see that's on eBay. They had that for thousands of dollars. Now, what's killing me is the price of this Rowan. I have seen this price of the powder pink Rowan for $1,400. Now, that is ridiculous and it's not fair. Now, the thing is, with Coach, what I don't truly like is, say I have nieces, and I may want to get them a powder pink bag. So it's like, why do I have to suffer because of the resellers? If I'm here, it should at least been two bag, per person. But it was just one bag per person. That was it. But you could get different styles of the powder pink. You just couldn't get the same style. And that's what I didn't like, because what if I want to grab one for my niece or anything. So it's like we are suffering. The loyal customers, people who really like Coach, people who want to give stuff out for a gift. Like I couldn't even do a giveaway because they were not letting me buy this and buy that, and they were lying about the notebook, saying that the notebook wasn't there when it was, and then it's just like whatever. And all of the ladies in the store that I went to at the Cabazon were excellent. They were noticing stuff too. The one lady was like, "Look, you see, they're giving out notebooks over there." Like everybody knew what was going on, and it's just sad that the company has became the Hunger Games pretty much, And to be honest, it's like Coach has always been here. So I'm like, what's going on? They always make cute stuff to me. I've never like had an issue like, oh, I don't want, too much of this or too much of that from them. Like it was one point where I was running down there too, getting it like crazy. But I learned that I want a different type of bag collection. I want different items from them. And I know that they're going to drop stuff throughout the whole year. And I want to be very mindful what I buy now because it's like some of the collections is just like, I can't do it. It's not for me. But the resellers have always been there, y'all. It's like you have to beat them. There's no way you're going to get a bag now. Especially, I feel like if they do purple, I might have to camp out at the campus. I feel like so many people has been waiting for a purple Rowan. And if that was to drop, it's like you're gonna have to get up and go to the store. And it sucks because I know a few of you have commented and said you don't live close by an outlet or a retail store. So it's hurtful to hear that too, that you can't even get your bag online because everything is bought up. That's kind of it's not fair either. But I think Coach, they kind of care, but then again they don't. It's about money. That's why the resellers is able to get all of this stuff because they don't care. Now, I don't know what it was like online checking out for this drop. I don't know if could you put 2 Rowans in the cart and check out. I don't know if they had a limit online. Probably not. I don't know. Now, what we gonna say about Coach and what we don't like about Coach is that selling these collections before they even come out. Now that is totally new to me. I've never known Coach to do that, but that's what they're doing. And I agree. One lady commented and said, let me see if I can find the comments. It was so many comments, y'all. But let me find it. Now that's what I don't like. I don't like that at all. And that is definitely not fair. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not hating that somebody got their bag first. Good for them. More power to them. But you're selling the collection before it comes out. So the people that actually want it is not going to be able to get it because it's already gone. That's why this collection went fast, because people was getting the powder pink collection and the love denim before it even dropped, like a whole month. Notebooks, pencil case, bags, all of that. So Coach has a way of stopping that. And they do. I don't care what nobody say. They have a way. You have a whole system. All you have to do is lock it out. Like the item number, knock it out. Like lock it out completely. Like when somebody, the sales associate or the customer service rep put it in there, oh, you're not able to buy. Oh, you're not able to buy it. It's not out yet. You have to wait for such and such. That is the problem too. You can say it's the resellers, yes, but I think some of those resellers was able to get it before anybody else too. And then the people that's working at the outlet is either the reseller they self or they help their family and friends as a reseller and they're giving it to them and they're reselling it. Because there's no way all that powder pink collection should be on the resale market like that. Now, I do agree with that. That's just a little bit too much, okay? They have a way of stopping that, but I really think they allow that to happen too, to get the hype, to get everybody going crazy. Because the truth be told, they don't put a spell, witchcraft, they done did something because everybody is buying Coach. It's nothing else nobody wants. I'm like, they sat up there and made a deal with the devil or something because I'm like, who and what happened that fast, okay? But I get it. Now, the large Rowan, like I said, it puts you over mind frame of a Louis Vuitton, and it is what it is. Like, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it's $250 compared to $4,000. well, I couldn't even say 1,500 because how much the Speedies went up to? 2,000 and up with Louis Vuitton with the Speedies. So it's no way, that is gonna stop, in my opinion. Because if you want that type of style, you want that type of look. And I believe that one girl who bought that bag and went and put charms and stuff on it, she really made that bag popular. Because I bought the first large Rowan and I didn't care. Nobody was checking for it. When I went to the Cabazon and talked to a lot of the essays and stuff, they're like, a lot of people said it was big. A lot of people, they not gravitating to it. I'm like, what? And I was like, let me get mine before they take this off the shelf. Don't make it no more. And then all of a sudden, it takes one person to do a video and just went from there. Because everybody want large Rowan. I want large Rowan. They got 99 large Rowans in the back of them. I'm like, ooh. But that's how it be. Social media. Let me see. I'm going to read some comments. And then I'm going to try to find the comments, y'all. I'm all over the place. Y'all know how I do. We having fun, you all. Yeah, cap out. You do. You have to cap out. Like a crackhead. I need the line, Rowan. Can you imagine being out there with somebody acting a damn fool for a large Rowan? And the lady that I ran into last time, me and her, when we got inside, we just stood there and I saw the disbelief on her face. She was like, we both was like, you should have seen it when they were like, I'm like, is this real? I didn't even think I was at Coach. It was like, where am I? It was so funny. Okay. Somebody said we need green and blue collection. Yes, I agree. I like the pink, but only wanted the wristlet. No, excuse me, y'all. Were you able to get the wristlet? There's no Coach outlet where I live. Agree. So that's why it sucks that you can't go online and order when they have these major drops. And the drop was the pink drop was just ridiculous. But I want to say nobody gave a damn about anything but that in the Love Denim because they had the Love signature. They had all these other style bags that was really, really pretty. And I'm like, people really just didn't give a damn. But that's Coach's fault for releasing all them damn collections like that. That was too many collections at one time. That was just pure greed. Now that was just crazy. Somebody said if people stop buying them overpriced, maybe they will drop their prices or take them back to the outlet. Yes, because you have a 30-day return policy with Coach. The collection was sold out before the 25th. Exactly. Because I feel like the items that was online when they did the drop online, at like 3 or 4, whatever when they dropped it, it has said sold out. I think they sold it all out. And then it came back a little bit and then it was gone. Most of the items was inside of the outlet. Coach needs to do better. The website pre-purchase to register customers only and do it online. Yes. Somebody said online, this collection was a mess. I was able to get the denim Rowan and Laura luckily, but it kept glitching and you had to check out of me. Exactly. Because it wasn't much to offer online. I want to see Kelly Green. They are going to drop in the middle of this month of the pink again. Okay. And they even said they were going to drop more on March the 3rd. They just had a little bitty drop. The man collection doesn't sell out because men are not online saying that they're going to buy. Yeah, men really don't be in there like that though. They don't buy all that stuff. Okay, somebody says, is this Letitia Cross? I've been a coachee for over 20 plus years. I have been ready to buy all the drops. I just go see what they have and it's a wrap. It's never ever that serious for me. First world problems. Girl. I don't blame the resellers unless they are getting massive amounts before the drops. Yeah. But let's be honest here. You have content creators that do that too. They'll buy this bag right here, act like they want it, do a what's in my bag, and put it up on their website or Mercari or whatever and sell it to you. And I'm just like, you could just take it back to the store or, whatever. I don't know if they sell it for a higher amount or the same amount, but that's the issue too. Like, you just buying bags for content and just selling it to your subscribers or your followers or whatever. And that's wrong too, because what if they didn't want all your stuff in the bag and you carried the bag 1 or 2 times, or you did the what's in my bag, you put all your crap in the bag and it ain't even brand new when you could just left it in the store and let somebody get it brand new. Let me see. The newspaper drop was a flop. No one is checking for it. Yes, and that's why I got the Finlay, because I really wanted that. I thought that was unique, and I felt like since it didn't do well, Coach is not gonna bring that back. Agreed. Content creators are in the category with the resellers too. Yes, they are. And it didn't used to always be like that though. To be honest, it started off fun for everyone, but then you notice like money. When money is involved, I even got threatened a long time ago. And I was just like, you know what? Y'all take this a little too serious for me. Because I'm like, it's not that serious to be trying to out here analyze somebody or beat somebody up over over being content creator, or you buying more than this person, or this person buying less, or you trying to beat this person to the punch. And the thing is, someone always going to be first when creating content, of course. Like that lady that had that denim bag, she got so many views, like over 100 some thousand. That's good, but just remember, like, everybody has different expressions when they're opening up something. Everybody's channel is different. Everybody's going to have a different opinion. So whether somebody gets it first or last, they're going to watch because they like you, and people want to see different reactions. Everybody don't want the same reaction, you know? So you don't have to just be rushing to get things, because people are going to come and watch you anyways because of your reaction. So it doesn't really, matter. I see my girl in here. Hey, phenomenal. I didn't even see you. So many comments. I'm sorry, y'all. So it's like you don't have to be doing it, and you don't have to be going on nobody's channel cussing them out because they got it first or whatever. I don't know. It'd be mess. The content creators that consistently are buying, those are the resellers. Oh yeah, probably, girl. One bought all the bags. Who was one? One bought all the bags and said she stopped, then bought a 925, well, 925 kiss lock, and then another bag, and started explaining how she used Afterpay but did not have to in the lies for me. Oh, who did that, girl? That's funny. But that's what I'm saying about the stealing. They have afterpay, crying, all that, so you don't really have to be just like, oh, I'm gonna just steal all this stuff, because there's ways for you to afford it. You can go on vacation with that. It's a lot of stuff you can do. So you don't really have to be out here stealing like that now, because they got all kind of programs and everything. So everybody, what I want to say, everybody is equal when it comes to that. Like, I remember you either had to have a credit card or your own money to get on a plane. So you can just go now without that. You could do pay later. Okay. Girl, I can think of a couple who do that. Oh, one lady bought 15 bags. That's crazy. But some people love pink. Like this one lady, she bought all different collections. I mean, all different styles of the handbags. wallets, not a lot of wallets, but she had like all the bags, a wallet, and a leader, like the regular stuff. And I agree, like, cool, if you like it, get all that, that's fine. Now, I don't agree everybody is scamming and, stealing and all that. Some people do have money to pay for this stuff. So we gonna give them that. I give them that because some people do have money to buy the whole collection and be happy as they can be. Some people work really hard for their money and that's what they want to do with their money. They want to play. So I do agree with that. But most of the time, in my opinion, people are either reselling, scamming, doing videos just to say they have it and take it back and all of that. Now, you have to admit, because TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Saks, I think a few stores have done away with that. They're like, if you're going to return something, it's a fee. If you're going to bring this back, it's a fee. So you have to know this is going on. It's not the companies. Because I'm like, how many companies is going to change their return policy? Because so many people is doing it. Like, so many people is doing it. And they have content creators buying a basket full of stuff, telling them people they're going to give it away or this is what they want to keep, and bring all of it back to the store. Now, one lady caught a content creator at Walmart. Remember I told you the person came in there, did this big old haul and had all the stuff and was like, we going to do this and that. And the one lady that went to that Walmart was walking and she saw like 3 baskets full. And she said, oh, this is a content creator. Whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Pulled out her phone, recorded everything, and showed it. And I'm like, it's not that serious. But it's because money is involved. Like, some people do get paid a lot of money on these social media platforms and they gotta keep it up. But I'm like, that's just the wrong way to do it. The wrong way to do my eyelashes. That's just the wrong way to do it, in my opinion. And then, like, how somebody caught you doing that, they will catch you. And like the lady that went to Target and sat up there and stole all them clothes and then came home, did a haul and all that, and Target caught her ass, and people told, and I think she got arrested or something, but sat up there and stole all them clothes from Target and sat up there and did a haul. Like, girl, what was you thinking? It's like just pure stupid. Stupid. And it's sad what it's become too. Oh, I can see that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Somebody said, yeah, she bought the entire pink drop, the cold straw bags. Oh, really? These people need to stop lying, but what you can afford or use Afterpay if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I'm an open person. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. At the end of the day, I'm like this. My eyelash, y'all, I'm sorry. I need to pull these off right now. Me personally, I don't care what people do. I really don't, because it don't affect me. You know what I mean? Like, I will not out anybody. I can out people if I want to, but I won't. I won't do none of that because it just don't bother me that bad. It just don't. If you see me get on here arguing with somebody or doing something in the public or whatever, that means somebody really pissed me off to get me to do that. But it don't bother me. If you want to still do your thing. I'm not encouraging it, but if you want to do that, do your thing. If you want to lie, do your thing. I don't care. I be watching too, and I just be like, But it be funny, it be entertainment. But yes, me personally, I don't care. It don't have nothing to do with me. Do your thing. It's cool. We cool. I don't need to out you. I don't need to say nothing about you. We cool. Because at the end of the day, I feel like people gonna do what they want to do regardless. Because when you dealing with people like that, they have in their mind they not gonna get caught, so they gonna keep doing it and doing it. Now, what happened on TikTok was very sad, and I'm running into people at the Cabazon. So you have to literally be careful what you say and what you do. Because one lady on TikTok said that it was a person in front of her that was telling a sob story, lying about why she needed all the different powder pink bags, and I guess the sell associated coach allowed her to get more than one of the same style bag, and yada yada yada. So she told this story, and the lady was was mad and said that's not true. I have daughters, whatever. I don't really know particularly. I just was scrolling and seen it. But she was tripping, and then she threatened the lady. Was like, "I bet not see you at that outlet and all this other stuff." So I was like, "Ooh, wee!" It was another lady that was telling the story though. I gotta find out who it was. But I was like, "Now that's crazy." So I was like, "So what you gonna do when you get to the outlet? You gonna beat the lady up over that? Like y'all gonna really be fighting outside, Coach?" And my thing is, you don't even have to respond to people. If she said that, like, and if you knew it was you, you could be like, and you know, the only reason why everybody figured it out is because you end up saying something. I would have just been like, oh well, you know, I got my bag, you don't, ha ha, you know, stuff like that. But the thing is, the lady just went too far, in my opinion, like threatening all that, fighting and all that. It's just like, that's crazy work. I was like, nobody got time for that. So now you gotta be at the outlet watching your back turn around, like, you know, now that's just ridiculous. I'll be done with Coach if I have to go up to the outlet and fight somebody at the outlet. And you know, it's just sad because it's bags. We used to all have fun. At first, it was cool on TikTok. Everybody was cool. And all of a sudden, mess, mess, mess. Same thing on here. Everybody cool. Mess, mess, mess. Because, I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, it has to deal with views and being the most popular. Because what are you fighting with somebody for? Because ask yourself, if you wasn't online, would you be buying any of this stuff? Probably not, and probably. You know, so it's like, why do you have to come here and act a fool, you know, over some handbags? And Coach is not coming to your funeral if something happened to you. Coach probably won't even make a statement. And it's just crazy. Yeah, I just don't understand how some people have a whole Coach warehouse in their homes and are not using half of the bags. Oh yeah. Who got a whole Coach warehouse? The the petty on TikTok, I started blocking a lot of content creators. Yeah, girl, these people on TikTok crazy. I found out about the drop days after the release and got most of what I wanted through pay by links. Oh, okay, that's good for you. You have to call those outlets that are not really known. They will have a lot of that stuff. I know Canada did. Puerto Rico was like, nah, they don't have no. They probably beat me to the bunch because I was calling everybody to get the bag from my friend. Yeah, so let me find the comments and then we can talk about it. But I'm like, it's crazy. Threatening people and stuff. Over some damn handbags. And a lot of people was like, I'm just gonna shop retail and all this. I said, yeah, y'all gonna go over to retail and getting people a headache too. Watch. When everybody's like, I'm gonna just move to retail and y'all gonna be over there doing the same thing, and then people gonna have to stop y'all from doing that too. I'm like, it don't matter. Coach is hot, you know? Okay. Let me go read these comments. But it's a shame what it come down to. Oh, see, a lot of people saying the resellers. The resellers. Ooh, this lady left a long comment. The resellers. That. Oh yeah, I answered. Oh yeah, the notebook going for $350. The powder pink. It says the resellers slash scalpers ruined the shopping experience for me, buying up everything and tripling the price. You may want to buy one item as a gift or for yourself. Someone will buy 10 of them to resell. I literally saw someone selling the pink notebook for $350. The original price is for $48. Like, girl, okay. And for the customers who still, they should ban their address from ordering and require in-store purchases for all future orders. I agree. Now, it was a lady on here that wrote something I don't want to talk about. Let me see. Where did she go? Oh, is this her? Okay. She said, it's sad what all of this is turning into. Coach was always fun, and now with price going up, resellers and essays letting their clients buy before the actual drop is taking the fun out of it all. Sadly, I am newer coachy. Started collection in 2023 and have been a fan of a lot of outlet collections and started with retail in 2025. I hope Coach can get back to it, but more than anything, I hope everyone can learn to be nicer and just enjoy these hauls. They're just bags. And that is true. Someone said since people was getting the items early, it did take the fun out of it and it was like you were over it. And that is true because it was so many people getting the items early. Now, if Coach want to show these bags, I think they're giving it to them so it could you could get the hype, you could get people eager to buy and all that other stuff. But what they should do is either let their sales associates get online and show the bag. Don't give it to nobody else until it's time to release it. If you just want that type of hype, if you want people to buy the bag, see it beforehand, and they should do that because I hear a lot of people say it took the fun out of shopping. It took the fun out of it to see so many people with their items and you weren't able to get them. Me personally, if I like it, I just want it. I don't care. I just make sure you have one for me. When the time comes, make sure you have one for Flyybooo and I'm good. But it would have been now I probably would have been talking mess. Now I don't even buy pink bags. Now if everybody was getting a powder pink and you got people getting it early and I wasn't able to secure one, then yeah, that is a problem. I'll be mad too. I probably would still been mad. I would have probably got online every day and talked about Coach bad. But I get it. I think they should not sell their collection beforehand. Louis Vuitton doesn't do it. Marc Jacobs. A lot of people do not do that. I think that is going in the wrong direction, in my opinion, because eventually it's like, that's a big no. A lot of people said Coach better start having people sign for their packages, like LV. I agree. This is my girl Turquoise. I love this video. Everything you said about social media and the pros and cons of it. I could tell folks who are really bag lovers and those who buy and then return the bags the next month. I stay away from those videos and then they begin to have Instagram. I have been a fan of Coach since the early 2000s and now with this generation they are messing it up. I love the charms and the style, but the TikTok, Instagram, and folks with motives that is not really into the brand are making things goofy and so many drops. We cannot have nice things. I have been wearing bag charms on my bag since the 2000s. I am 47 years old and I do love how Coach is being creative with their handbags. Yes, I agree. And remember when nobody wanted to wear charms, they would talk about you if you had charms. And that's the thing. My thing is, it's cool to copy sometimes. Like give the person credit though. It's cool to copy though. Like, yeah, you influence. You see somebody, we all influencers. So you see somebody with something, yeah, I'ma buy it. Cool, she got it. Yeah, I'ma do that too. That's cool. But not on every damn thing. And then it's like with the charms. People will talk about me wearing charms, specific people, and then now all of a sudden I got charms on my back. I'm charming it out, I'm charming it out, I'm charming it out. That's when it becomes a problem to certain people. Other creators, I don't give a damn because I don't care because it's just the part of the game. That's how it is for me. Now I'm saying this because I was on TikTok the other day and somebody made the passport into a planner and somebody showed it, leave a comment, was like, you copy all of that from me. I was like, oh, they bold. They were like, everything down to the teeth. But I don't know if they said it like that, but I'm just saying it. But she did let her know. So the content creator went on there and blasted her whole comment and was like, I done seen many videos of this, and you're not the only. It was just like, okay. But that is what they fight about, content creators too. And that's the thing, you do have to be true to yourself. Like, if I don't like charms, why the hell would I see so many people with charms on their bag and get that influence where I start buying charms? And I sat up here and talked so much shit about people wearing charms, and here I am I got charms, y'all. I got lots of them. I use charms. I just love charms. That is the fucking problem. And I was like, I see it all the time too. People talk best about people all the time. And then sit up there and do the same thing that person is doing. Now, don't get me wrong, with certain drops like the denim drop, this powder pink drop, like yes, we all gonna get this. That's why I was in people. That's why when I went to the outlet, I was helping people get their bag because we getting this bag. We all getting this bag if we at this outlet. Let me help you, girl. That's cool. Like, no problem at all. But how do you want everything? Like, every drop, everything. Like, that somebody else had. Now, that's crazy. And I done said that before. Now, that is really crazy to want everything. Like, Now, certain collections, yeah, we all about to get this bag, baby. We all about to be on social media with this bag. We about to show people how we about to do, how we about to create this, how we about to put charms, how we not about to put charms. Oh, I'm gonna put twillies, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Cool. But when it comes to a problem when you just copying everything. And when I came with my passport holder on here, I said, yeah, I seen a lot of girlies on TikTok. They turned theirs into a planner. I think that's wonderful. It is. It's cute. It's banging. Like, you should see people in their creativity. Because we all have creativity. We do. I don't care. If you think you can't do it, you can. If you try hard enough, you can. We all can create everything differently. We are different and we all can come together and show our creativity. Now, you can't just be copying somebody else's creativity and be like, it's mine. We could just went home and just did your own creativity and just come like, oh, I seen so and so did like this, but I want to do it like this, or I got inspired by so and so and I'm gonna do it like this, or I'm gonna copy the same exact thing, but I got it from so and so. But yeah, that's the problem. And then I said, well, I like the idea of having paper in it. Then I found the Compass little notebook, been having a little mini Compass notebook, put it in there and move on. And I showed you all. So that's cool. But the thing with social media is people just don't know how to just look at something and sometimes admire and just be like, okay, we all content creators. I'm going to just do something else or do it differently or do it like her, but I'll say something, or even if you don't, it's fine or whatever. It is what it is to me. So I'm just getting off track, probably, but oh well. But the thing is, you can copy somebody sometimes, just not all the time. Because I'm like, that's what it's like. Okay, when are you gonna stop? Because you're gonna drive yourself crazy running after another content creator, whether it's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You're gonna tire yourself out. You are. You're gonna tire yourself out, burn yourself out to where you're gonna give up on your own channel. And that's what no one should do. You should not give up on your own channel. You should not. You should just, admire the things. And if you sit at home, really think, get in a quiet place, you could come up with your own ideals. And let's scratch that. How about just doing what you love? Like, how about getting the same bag and just putting your shit in the bag and just showing it? You don't have to just always create something. You don't have to always come up with something. You don't always have to be the best at this and the best at that. It's a lot of stuff I see that I'm not gonna copy. It's a lot of stuff I do that I see people do copy, but they'll never say anything. But they'll never give the content creator credit, and it's fine with me because to me, why are you arguing with somebody over that? It's not that serious. Okay, they copy you, cool. I wouldn't say nothing because I don't give a damn, because I know I did it and it was my creation. I'm happy with it and I did it for fun and I'm gonna, carry it or use it or whatever. But some people just take it to the extreme where they just gotta say something to everybody. And everything don't always need to be said. Like, sometimes you can just close your mouth. Everything don't always have to be said. You don't have to say anything. You just let the chips fall where they fall. And sometimes you got people that will see you do something and they will go and comment like, oh, I saw so and so do that. So sometimes you don't even have to say anything. And I miss the days. I'm gonna just say this. I miss the days where we all had different brands. We did. We did. And everybody was showing different brands. Everybody had like different styles, and it was so fun because you were like, oh, I'm gonna go to so and so channel because I know she about to show out. She about to get a bag that I probably ain't never seen, and you know she gonna do this, or she may style a wig differently. And it's just not about bags; it's everything. Style a wig, or she gonna do her nails different, or she, you know, it's just anything that we're watching, and that's what I do miss. I do miss that, but truth be told, we can all get caught up in that, and we can buy stuff and then just want the same thing somebody else doing because it's getting the views and the numbers, or scratch the views and numbers popularity too. So it's like, oh, let me go do that because so and so got 1 million views off of that. Now I done seen one lady that showed a Coach bag, got 1 million some views. I'm like, dang. And that is why everybody going crazy on TikTok. Got 1 million and something views on a Coach bag. And I think people saw that and was like, oh, me too, baby. I'm about to get these views because I'm like, what could possibly make everybody go crazy? And buy the same bag and do the same thing and set it up the same. It's like, now that's a little too much. But it's like certain collections, like I said, we all gonna be after, we all gonna get. But I'm telling y'all this right now. I watch each and every one of these content creators that come down my screen, new people, old people. People may think because I don't comment, I don't watch them no more. I do. I just don't have the time to do my videos and do all that. But I watch on the TV. I support all of you beautiful ladies. And I'm just saying that I don't have a problem at all. I look and I get on. I let people get their coins and I'm cool. I'll watch it all day. I let it play when I'm cleaning up. That's just me. But I don't really care. I just want to show my bag, show what I'm doing. And if you stay out of people's business and if you just be true to yourself, you'll just, all that'll be nonsense. It is. Don't get me wrong, people gonna pick on you regardless, though. They is. They gonna just pick on you because you wanna talk to them or you don't wanna mess with them or whatever. And that is what it is, you know? But at the end of the day, I do miss seeing different brands. I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss seeing different brands. And I branched off too because I'm like, oh, I go to Dollar Tree, I go here too. Let me show the girls what's new over here. I like to do this, I like to do that. So let me see if they like it too. And you guys do like it. So thank you guys so much. Y'all love the Dollar Tree just as much as I love Dollar Tree. Now, one thing I ain't gonna do, I'm not gonna give up the Dollar Tree, okay? I'm gonna be a Dollar Tree girly, okay? So I'm gonna still go to Dollar Tree. Now I give Coach a break. I'm giving Coach a break because it's just too much. It's exhausting. It comes to the point where I'm not staying up at night. I'm not getting in line. I'm not going down there every other drop. You know, they had like 5 drops. And you down there again. It's like I cannot do that. It's just getting exhausting. To me it is. It's tiring. I don't want to order. I don't want to fight FedEx, UPS. I'm just over it. Now don't get me wrong. I'm going to buy it from Coach, but I'm going to buy the things that I want. And I'm going to go down there when I want to. You know, and then don't get me wrong. If you guys comment, I know you have told me when they do the pistachio collection, you want me to go down there and show it. No problem at all. I don't mind. If I have time, I will make my way down there and show you guys the collection. No problem at all. But it's just like, it's getting too much to the point where now you got to be watching your back if you go into the outlet. You know, people threaten to fight you over the handbag. And that's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And it's to the point where the truth be told, oh, excuse me, y'all. Hey, the truth be told, it's all about money. The more views you get, the more money you're gonna get. And a lot of people are getting paid. And I think YouTube dumbed down their guidelines. You don't have to have 1,000 subscribers no more to be a part of the program or whatever. I think you can have 5 and start getting paid. And I think TikTok, you gotta have 10,000 followers, something like that. But in my opinion, as long as I've been doing this, I haven't been doing it as long as other people, but I have been doing it long. In my opinion, you do not get paid enough for all the stuff you buy. So that's probably why people is returning it or they're selling it to their followers and subscribers because YouTube will never pay you enough to get back all that coach you just spent, you know, over your career on YouTube or whatever or TikTok. They're not going to pay you enough to you know, get your money back. So I think that is what the issue is too. I think it all boils down to money, because if nobody was getting paid, I don't think it would be that much of a problem. Because we all started, well, few people I know all started when we had to have 1,000 subscribers. Nobody was getting paid. It was all fun, all fun. But once people start getting the subscribers and once people start getting paid, then it became a real big issue. And the copying became a real big issue too. So I don't understand, but it is what it is. All I know is Coach need to package their items better. They need to bring back the VIP or something different for their loyal customers. They need to have you sign for your package, and they need to have more colors in the large Rowan. They need to do a pink collection. They have to, I mean, not do a pink collection. I'm sorry. They need to do a purple collection, a fire purple collection, because one thing about what I've noticed, if you love purple like I do, we just don't buy it because it's purple. Now, pink lovers, I ain't trying to throw no shade. Y'all love pink. Y'all buy, oh, it's pink. Let me just get it. Purple lovers are kind of like particular with their purple. Like, you see how the Molly, when it was a doll, that Molly purple bag, you know, it didn't really do so well, because the purple, to me, when you walk into the room, it has to be like, bam, you know, vibrant. They're like, oh, you know, beautiful. Like this. How beautiful this is. Like the sport purple. Grape or something. You know, it has to be just beautiful. Lilac is nice, but it tends to look grayish, and then it's be like pinkish. And then with the Cyrus color, those are nice. But when they did the drop last year with the Cyrus signature or whatever, no Rowan. That would have been a nice Rowan. Nice large Rowan. You hear me? I would have bought that. And then I would have had like a lighter plus darker, you know, color. So I'm just like a purple. It's like they just won't do it at all, y'all. I don't know what it is about that purple. Well, I gotta know. I think the pink, they did so many pink collections and it sells so good. I just think they stick with that. That's what it's a money grab, because I'm like, why don't you do other colors other than pink? Last year they did 5 to 6 pink drops, right? Or wrong. I don't know. Y'all tell me. It was either 4 or 3. So it's like, why don't y'all mess with purple like that? Because I am very particular when it comes to purple. It has to be done right. If it's not done right, I'm not going to buy it. You know what I mean? So let me read some of y'all comments. I just don't understand that. The birthday, the emails and all that, making up all them emails, yeah, it's a way they can do that. If you're using the same address, same, you know, phone number, they should have just weeded out. But maybe it was just too much at one time and they just couldn't do it. Because I really don't understand why they're taking away so much from the loyal customers. And we're going to talk about the tags real quick, and then that's pretty much it. Let me see. It was a lot of people that was not happy with the powder pink drop, and it was just sad that they sold more of the items than they did, you know, before it even released. It is what it is. Like me, when Louis Vuitton started playing all them games about the tags and how you couldn't get stamps and making it difficult. Now with them, their bags is like 4,000, 3,000, 2,500. You have 1,800. You're spending money in there. So I don't care what problem you have. If I want a stamp, I want a stamp. If I want to come and stamp this, I should be able to. And it's like, it's just as far as money. The problem is, oh, you want me to buy something in order to get the stamp. So that means you got to go in the store every time, buy something just to get a stamp. And I'm cool with it. I don't have to go there no more. Like when I went to Vegas, the one that's in the Bellagio was going to go buy the lipstick my homegirl had. What was it? The nude color. Went in there. Oh, you can't record. You can't do this. Peace. I'm out of here. I just walked off. Like, I don't have time for that. Nobody got time for that. And you don't know if somebody was coming in there to spend buku money though. Buku money. So how you just gonna run a customer off like that? But it's the way that she said it. Oh, you can't like Now if she would have said it nicer, no problem. But you're not about to be up in here talking to me like I'm crazy. You don't know if I want to spend $10,000 up in here, or 15 or 20. You done just ran me off. But it's cool. Now the comments ain't coming up, y'all. I might have to get my other phone. I don't know why it's stuck. Okay, I'll close it out. But yeah. But now, when people are copying people, they blasting them. They putting their names out. They doing all kinds of stuff. I'm like, see, that's when it become a little crazy. Somebody said we have specifics about our purple. Yes, we do. All right, girl. Have a good time. A lot of people are operating out of scarcity. Once the pay in four came into play, a lot of things started being hard to get. Shopping as we know it is dead. Yeah, that's true. Okay, the big deal I was referring to is the people getting mad because they're not the only one. I love to see shout outs and the girlies getting along. Just talking about the fighting. Yeah, me too. I do the same. That's why I don't have YouTube or TikTok. It's just not fun anymore and kind of sad about it. Yeah, it's very sad. Okay, somebody said, or you go out your way to be fake and say, "Oh, I forgot who I saw do it." Arrow, that's crazy. The big deal is when you're obviously inspired by a specific person, but you can't have common courtesy to shout them out while you're monetizing their inspiration. Yeah. Somebody said, but TikTok is not playing. Yeah, over there, it's a whole different ball game. They do not play over there. They will cuss you out. They will blast you. It's just woo. You don't ever want that to happen. They like streamers. You know, streamers are wicked too. They get evil. Streamers are just they got everybody beat. Like those other creators that like stream all day. They on a different not like YouTube. What is it called? My son has it. I don't know. It's like a whole different streaming company, I guess. They are not to be played with. I was like, oh, and then they followers and their fans go and attack. It's like, oh, you get caught up in that. It's just that everybody just after you. I like Coach Bags. No one is checking for. What have you seen lately that no one is checking for? And yeah, I agree. Preach. Yes, exactly. But some of these people take it too far. Yeah, they do. Somebody said we all get inspired and do some things others have done. What's the big deal? It's not even I understand serious, but I understand it is. It ain't. But to be honest, who the heck? It's like I think what's happening is why everybody just go crazy over certain stuff, and that's why I got off of that because I don't do drama. I'll go somewhere else. Like I stopped messing with Coach a couple of months last year. Like it was like a long break. Y'all remember that? Because I think if you keep seeing it coming down your timeline, it's like it goes in your brain and you just go haywire and be like, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and get it. And that's another thing too. If somebody already showed like the bag, the way it's dressed, and it's the same bag or the same traveling size, what is it, the passport holder? I watched a lot of videos, but after a while, it's like I can't watch no more because it's like repeating. Like I gotta watch something else after that. Like after so many, it's like how many can you watch? And that be the problem when it goes viral. It's so much, and then you may take from someone, you may take from another person, and then somebody's gonna comment like, "Well, you got that from me. I seen that," but it's like ton of videos, so you can't really say who you got it from really sometimes because it be just too many videos. Now I'm not gonna copy nobody's stuff exactly and don't say anything. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get on there with the powder pink passport. get the same stuff that she ordered from Amazon, do the same thing, and don't say anything. Like, no, you might as well just leave that alone because somebody will out you. Can you find us a passport dupe, please, since we missed the pink one? Okay, I'll do that for you. I'll try to look around. I like to see how people dress their bags. Some are cute and some are big. Hell no, yeah. Cause some people be overdoing it to get the views too. Somebody said I went ham on a denim drop last year. I bought 3 purses and a gang of accessories. They haven't had a drop that I wanted to do for that from since. Your passport holder are so unique. Thank you. All I did was put a compass book in there. Now that's another thing. It gets too expensive. Like, not saying that I wouldn't do it, but if you have to buy something for $60, then go on Amazon and buy something for another 60 because you gonna have to want all that stuff. And then it gets to the point where it's just too much, okay? I don't already spent too much. I don't need to do all that. I just found something that was cheap to put in there because, truth be told, me personally, how many times am I going to use that passport holder? Only when I go somewhere because I only want it for a passport holder. Now I may use it for a wallet, or if I'm going out of the country or in the country, I may still use it, you know. But I'm not going to use it like that to do that. So I'm just going to buy what's comfortable for me, you know. I'm just going to go get the little mini composition book, put it in there, and be done with it, you know. That is what I'm saying. Some of the content creators buy every collection, and I'm like, whoa, yeah. And some of them get paid a lot. Some of them get paid, and then they also sell it to you guys, or they also take it back to the store. So some of them probably break even. I don't know what they do because I'm not in their business like that, but it's a game. But the what I want to say is we all used to just create content that we like and what we love, and it was just all of us, you know, doing different stuff. But lately, and like people been noticing and what they've been writing on the live and then on the video that I posted, it's like everybody's just doing the same thing. So it's cool, but it's the same bag, different designs. It's nice, but like the lady was saying, after so long, how many of them can you watch? Like after 10 of them, then 12 of them, 20, and then you got people that is just buying it up. And no shade to nobody. I don't care. Because I'm not buying it up. I still watch the video like, ooh, that's nice. I don't care what nobody doing. They can buy it up if they want to, if that's what they want to do. And you have to admit, some people love handbags, you know? They love handbags. They love SLGs. Now, I love SLGs. Now, I'll buy some SLGs, you know. I ain't going to pass that up. And I love handbags too, but I love different SLGs because I can stay in this bag right here and just break out with some different SLGs and still, you know, carry this bag. So that's why I buy a lot of SLGs. And I buy a lot of stuff too. But I buy stuff that I like, that I'm going to use. And I don't really sell anything to you guys. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to make no business. I'm trying to have fun, make it a safe space. I'm not selling you nothing. I'm not asking you to buy nothing. I don't do that, you know. And I don't have a problem with people that do that, but I don't need to create a channel like that because I don't know how many bags I want to sell or want to give. Sometimes you give something away and then you look back like, oh, I should have kept that. So I don't really do that. I just thought my first impression of YouTube, I just thought you get on here and you show your love for things and then we just have a good time, you know, and we just showing stuff. I didn't know you supposed to create a whole business. Like you supposed to sell bags, you supposed to sell this and sell that and all that. Now don't get me wrong, I had a business way before I came to YouTube. I had used to do the oil and all of that, make my own charms, nail keychain charms. Somebody asked if I'm still gonna do that. People been asking for the nail charms. Like I just do what I like to do. But I've never thought to, like the lady said on the phone call, to start a Coach warehouse. I never thought to go down to Coach, buy up a lot of their merchandise and come here to sell it to you all. That's not what I wanted to do. To me, that's a lot of work, and I'm not into that. You got to go down to every collection, get up, buy all that stuff, order it all, bring it back home, show everybody, put it up on your website. That is a lot for me to do. It may not be for someone else, but that is a lot for me to do. I just never thought to do that. And I didn't think that was a thing because I didn't really see a lot of people doing that. So I just thought, we were just supposed to get on here and have fun, but obviously not. Obviously not. So I was just like, okay. That's why I like it. You're not pushing. Like, yeah, buy what you want to buy. What you've been using for the same thing. And the quality of the bags are going down, and it is really not worth it. My large run I just bought seems to be thinner canvas. Yeah, I talked about that. The quality is going down with Coach. I've been seeing people complaining about things breaking. Now that crystal bag, it was a few people. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I had 8. It was a few people who had the crystal bag, and some of the crystals was coming off, and then people ordered the bag, and when they opened it, the crystals was already off. So that is an issue too. When it comes to like crystals and rhinestones and all that stuff, I tend to don't buy those bags. And if I wanted to have that, I think I would do it myself or buy something cheaper, like from Walmart, Amazon, because we all know it's gonna get tore up. Like, and then for the people that say, "Oh, it really don't," you must be really babying that bag. Me, I could not carry that because I'm slinging it. I know them crystals will be gone messing with me. So I tend to stay away from bags like that. Now that is true. A lot of they wallets. I seen one lady had the Terry bag, and I think her where it zips, the little metal piece came off, and it's just been a lot. Probably I don't know what's going on, but it has been a lot. Now the canvas to me on the large Rowan, that's how I want it. I want it to be squishy. I want it to be thin. I don't want to be thick and, sturdy like that. I want to be able, like I said, fold it and take it with me out of town. But yeah, they are changing their canvas. It is thinner. It's thinner on the wristlets as well, the SLGs. But I don't know how retail is. I'm speaking of outlet. So outlet has really thin in their canvas. But I love it on the larger one. I do. I love how soft it is and how it's gonna sag a little bit. I want these feet to be gone though. They can remove the feet and remove this leather piece, and then we're all good. But yeah. Somebody said the crystals will fall off. Those bags are not everyday bags. They are used for special occasions. Until recently, I've been away from creating content. The live is being me up to speed. Oh, the live is bringing me up to speed. I can't see because that little thing. How y'all get this off of here? It's like the little heart that stay right there. Um, what happened to the joy of creating for the love of bags and being inspired by each other? I don't know. That's said mostly on TikTok though. TikTok, they've been fighting like crazy. And the thing with TikTok, they be blasting people names and everything. Just like the new denim, it looks cheap and will get dirty very quickly depending on how you use it. I don't really care for the love denim. I bought the love denim in the mini carry, and I love it, but I did not love it in the large Rowan or any of the big bags. I don't know, it just didn't do right for me. I don't like the charms that they selected to put on there. It just wasn't for me. So let's go to this canvas. Speaking of this canvas, this is my carry. I am going to get in her, y'all. I'm actually going to probably get in her next. She is cute. Now I love the love dinner. I mean, not the love dinner. The love signature. It is just beautiful. And look at the handle on here. It's like the love leather, and nobody was paying this attention. And guess what? This carry bag can hold a lot. So speaking of the canvas being thin, it is thin. And if you saw my haul, I'm gonna do it again. It is very thin. Um, I don't know what is going on, but I'm gonna take this off. Oh, and I put the key on there. That key did not come on there. I went to the hardware store, bought one for $150. So I put the little key on there. And let me go ahead and do this. Like I said, you could ball it up, make a shot now. It's thin. Yeah, it is. Very much thin, y'all. But that's crazy. They're making a lot of changes, but taking away from the loyal customers, taking away from us. And it's getting to the point where you just can't have anything anymore because everybody's after, which is cool. I just feel like certain collections, like, okay, let's talk about that real quick. The summer signature. The summer signature. The Miss Pretty Brown Woman, you in here still? Um, remember that collection? We all was able to get the summer signature. When I tell you Coach did they damn thing with that signature, that collection, that is why I'm like, why did we have a problem with this powder pink? Because when I tell you, that's what the good old days, we all had people had like 5 different city totes. They had the Miami red, the green, the blue, the sport purple. Everybody was able to get that collection. Nobody had to fight for it. It was crowded, but it wasn't really lines like that. Everybody was able to get it. And that's when a lot of people bought Coach but really didn't, but did buy Coach. So I'm like, why is it different now? You have to think about it. Because of TikTok, they're famous now. Everybody is after Coach. Because that Summer Center collection, nobody was left behind. Everybody was able to get what they want. They was able to have it. And the first thing that sold out was purple. That sport purple was gone and it never came back. And surprisingly, like I said, the pink lemonade was on sale. It was on sale. It was still there, but that purple, it left. And I was like, this is how you know Coach is doing something because baby, we all was able to get our summer signature bags, and we was able to get more than one style, everything. No, I think they had notebooks and all of that. So it's like, what's going on? And then I know they're not making a lot of SLGs or a lot of handbags. I think it's probably due to financially too. Like maybe what don't sell, they lose so much money. So they're very particular of how many items they're gonna put out, what they're gonna sell, so that is, but the thing is, nobody was left behind. Even with the Back to Brighter, people was able to buy that. And the denim collection last year, everybody seemed to get was able to get the large Rowan to get their items. Stuff was being shipped, but I don't think anything was sold beforehand. You had a few people that was able to get something. I had stumbled on getting that cherry denim first, and then I showed it, and then I gave it away, and yeah, but it was never like that. But this year, it's like, that was crazy. Somebody said I missed those days. Yes, girl, I missed out on that collection regretfully, but you're right. If you want it, you could have it. Yeah. I just think they made less of the powder pink. Yes, it was the best collection. Flyybooo, I think they show keep the pipe. Yeah. I like the 25 patchwork, but I want a different style in the print. Now I have seen people with the love denim on TikTok, they put in patches on their bag. What do you guys think about that? The bag costs 250 and the patches, I'm a fan of it, but then again, I'm not. I just wish Coach would have came up with their own patches so it can kind of like not look like the patches from Amazon and stuff. It is cute, but I just feel like that bag, I wouldn't really mess with that bag. Now, I seen somebody dyed that bag too. Dyed it, what color was it? Black or blue? I'm like, they going for crazy. I was like, I don't know how I felt about that. Poking my head. If I stay any longer, I'll end up buying another bag because of you. Laugh out loud. Love the hair today, sis, and your pink Rowan is super cute. Love the love signature. Yes. Don't buy it, girl. Don't buy the bag if you don't want it. Just oh wait. Just like the new denim, it looked cheap and will get dirty. Oh yeah. It would. It's so many comments. I missed out on the summer signature. The only thing I got was a red pencil case and wallet. Yeah. And then you saw people was able to do big hauls. And I'm like, this is one of them too. That's why I said I don't really have nothing negative to say about a content creator or the content creators on TikTok, YouTube, because y'all have to remember the summer signature. People had all of it on their video. All of it. And I think some people love pink. They love the collection to where they want to buy all of it, and it's cool. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I literally thought about that. I said, that summer signature, that last year denim drop. How y'all gonna be mad, though, at the content creators or anybody? But think about it. The last year denim drop. Did y'all see all them videos? Did y'all see all them items? So it is still fun, but I'm just like, you can't really say too much because it's like last year everybody had all that denim drop. They had 3, 4, 5 denim bags. They had the wallets. They had the coin purses. They had everything. That's just what it is when it comes to certain drops. People are gonna buy it all. Like somebody on TikTok was saying, I watch so many TikTok videos. I need to stop saying it. I'm gonna have to write people's name down and put it on the screen and stuff. It was this one lady was like, is y'all mad that y'all just didn't get the powder pink bag? That's why y'all got the hate. It's so much drama around this powder pink. She was like, it seemed like y'all mad about not being able to get it. So that's why you're like, I don't want it, and oh, it's this, and I'm like, yeah, probably so. But y'all remember last year denim drop? Didn't nobody have nothing negative to say about that? Not one word. And it was people on there buying all the denim down to the shoes. Somebody said it's Coach. They messing with the pink drops as a marketing strategy. Yeah, I believe that. Because purple, you gotta come correct when it comes to purple. Not saying none of the pink stuff is cute, but to me they can do like this is pink to me. The other collections, when they did all that denim pink, I'm like, Now you come with it like this with the pink, yes. But some of that pink stuff don't be that cute. And when it comes to the purple, you got to do the purple right. You do. You have to do the purple right. You can just not throw it together like that and just give it to us. Like, we're not going to buy it. Like the purple Maggie, I think it's sold out, but it was still on the site for a long time. I'm just like, I want it done right. Yes. Let me see. It was comments that I probably missed, y'all. Y'all hear my son on that game, y'all. Yeah, so I was like, it's to be honest, to wrap it all up, people gonna steal, people gonna lie, people gonna cheat, and that's just a part of the world, you know. That is the part of the world. You can't let it get to you. You can't get so upset when you can't get so upset when you don't know how to control your own emotions and stuff. You know, you just gotta go with the flow. It is what it is. Like me, if I didn't get the powder pink stuff, I wouldn't be on here tripping. I wouldn't be making no hate videos. I wouldn't be in nobody comments, causing trouble. Like, it's just not that serious. It's like you just can't get it, you know? And that's the thing too. I think we got caught up in, if you can do it, I can do it better. Or if you can get it, I can get it too. There's no way you can have that and I can't get it. And I think that is the problem with the pink drop, because so many people was not able to get it like they thought they was gonna get it. So that's when it becomes all the hate and all the problems, because we not used to that no more. Them days are over with. You not can't afford not to get something, or you can't get it right now, or we are living in a society where you can get it, I can get it too. So that's why a lot of people was so upset about not getting this powder pink, because it was never like this. It was everybody could get everything, so that's what it boils down to. If this person has it, I can have it. You know what I mean? Like, it's no way I shouldn't be able to get it. It's no way. That's how they feel. It's no way. I should be able to get it too. But when did we become that? Because if I can't get something, it's like, okay. Like when they had the iris drop. The notebook and the pencil case. You guys know I wanted that. I'm a purple lover and I wasn't able to get it. I didn't come on here and was like, oh, I couldn't get it. F y'all, and I'm about to cause a whole scene around this bitch, and all that. I'm about to line it up on social media and get everybody attacking everybody over the damn Cyrus. Was it the Cyrus, the purple collection from last year that they didn't do a large Rowan for us? But no, I did not. I told people that I couldn't get it. And then a lovely subscriber of mine was like, hey, I have a pencil case, I have a notebook, do you want it? And I said yes. And that's it. It wasn't like a big deal. And the thing is, I really wanted it. I really wanted the notebook. I really wanted the pencil case. I did. And I was just so bad. So I was like, well, I can't get it. But I mean, I didn't spread no hate. I didn't try to do anything. And then I end up actually getting it because one of my subscribers looked out for me and I'm grateful. And that was a blessing and I appreciate it. That's it. That's it. That's all. But for some reason, it's like if they can't get what everybody else get, it's a problem. It's a major big problem, okay? It's a problem. And I'm like, mm-mm. And I'm like, I don't know if Coach gonna do that again, or will they be oh, somebody said they might have a pink crystal drop too. So I was like, get prepared. I don't need it. I don't want no pink crystal. I don't think I'm gonna buy another pink bag from Coach for another like that back to brighter. And the pink lemonade is what I bought, and that was bought years ago. So, and then I end up getting this. So they might not see me another year, couple of years, not even a couple, some years for pink, So I don't know, but just know Coach is gonna drop another pink collection, y'all. And I'm telling you, it gets better every time. Cause look at this. And think about all the pink collections they had over the years. You got this and you got this. So it's going to get better each time. They're going to come with different designs, different styles. So you don't have to go crazy. And one thing I am going to say, I think Coach is going to do another powder pink, but it may not be with the brown trim, but it's still going to be powder pink. Or what they may do is just release the powder pink from 2025 again next year. So does anybody want to ask me anything? I just want to talk about the video. And like Jara B, she got a good channel. Go watch her too. She said the same thing. She was like, if you're not showing Coach and stuff, ain't nobody watching you like that. Ain't nobody want to see nothing old, nothing like that. Probably, I don't know, because I don't be watching everybody. I can't watch everybody. I only got 2 eyes, y'all. So I was like, I don't know, if that's really going on. But I do kind of know too. Like, ain't nobody really watching, because I done put up like a Gucci bag and some other bags, and people like, nah, we don't want to see that. Put up a Coach bag, everybody gonna be there. But I was just like, it don't bother me though. Like, it literally don't bother me because I do it for fun and I love it. And I don't care. I will show anything. Y'all know I do my makeup videos. I do skincare. I go to Walmart. I go to Dollar Tree. Y'all hanging out with me. So I don't care. I don't really care about the views because it is what it is. Everybody know if you got the thing first, you're gonna get a lot of views. If you got the newest hottest bag, that's what I'm gonna say. If you got the newest hottest bag, you're gonna get the views. If you got the newest outfits from Walmart, you do a Walmart. I see a lot of ladies do Walmart hauls. If you go there first and show all the new outfits, you're gonna get a lot of views. So that's just how it is. Now, if you want to go around chasing views, if you got the energy and the time to go around and beat somebody to the punch, then go ahead. If you got that time and if you got that energy, That's what you're gonna have to do. If you want them views, I get it, but I ain't doing it. I'm not about to be running around like that. Oh, I got too much stuff to do. And I think even if I didn't, I'm not gonna do that because it was times where I didn't have a lot of stuff to do and I didn't. Now I go to the coach drops when it's something. Now this is what I want to say. Y'all talk about the resellers and all that. When I know I like something from Coach Outlet or the Coach Retail, and I know I want to go and see that collection and I want to buy something, I'm going. I'm getting up early. I'm cutting off work. I'm sick. I'm gonna go get it. Like that's just me though. I am going to go get it. And just think about it. What if I did that all the time? I will have no paycheck. Like if I literally called off for every job and everything, like, you're gonna be losing money trying to keep up with everybody else. And creating content is very easy, y'all. Like somebody asked me, like, "Oh, you got a lot of places." If I'm out at Walmart, I'm gonna bust out my camera. I'm out at Walmart. Let me show y'all. I'm already out and I'm already doing it. So that's how you gotta put it in your mind. I'm already out. I'm gonna just show you guys what I'm doing. I'm at just say you at Bath and Body Works. You might pass by Bath and Body Works. Oh, I got my phone. Let me record. I'm at Bath and Body Works. Like it's easy because you're not waiting for another content creator to show you anything because you're just in your own zone. You're out and you're thinking for yourself. So when you're out, record. When you're doing something, record. Like you're a content creator, do it. You shouldn't have to wait for somebody else to go down to Walmart to show you what's new if you're a content creator and be like, oh, okay, I'm about to go get up out of bed, go run to Walmart and do the content. Like, just, do whatever content you have. You have gardening, you could do gardening, you could do anything. You could cook in your house, you could be in the kitchen. It's just so much content you could do. You don't have to really follow nobody. You don't really have to, be stalking and, getting up early every day, standing in line at the store. Like, you don't have to do none of that. And when things get too much, learn to take a break. You deserve to take a break. When it's just too much for you mentally, yes, take that break. Your mental health is everything. Being healthy is everything too. Get your diet going good. Do a jog or two. Go to the gym. Do it. Get your mind right. Cause you will get tired chasing. Like, look how tired everybody is from powder pink. They say, I can't do it. I'm so tired. I've been calling. I've been wanting. I've been going up to stores, nothing. So it's like, that's going to wear you out if you got to do that all the time. And that'll make you give up, too. Like, oh, I can't be no content creator. I hear people say that all the time. Oh, I can't be no content creator. You just got to do what you got to do for yourself. Do it because you want to do it. But yeah, can y'all believe that, though? That conversation was crazy and it's a mess. But hopefully, I think Coach will eventually get their act together. I think they're gonna get a grip of it and get a hold of it and see how they can stop the theft and stuff. And stopping the workers, the sell associates for selling stuff early. Ooh, another thing I want to talk about too. Oh, y'all I had 80 y'all. you know the notebook, no, not the notebook, the book charms. The book charms was sold out that fast. And I'm like, Coach, now come on, how is all your stuff selling out? Somebody said the hover sack was sold out quickly. Those this Coach Retail, what is that bags? The Coach Topia, the Ego, that bag was sold out quickly. um It's a lot of stuff that was selling out on retail too quick. I'm like, that's just too quick. Then book charms, I don't even think I've ever seen them available. So when I went to check, the book charms are not available, and then you guys comment and told me, oh, it's not out yet. That's why it's not available. I said, okay. So I go back when they're out, and they're all gone. So I'm like, how they all gone? And then somebody said that they were selling the book charms in some of them bags before it was supposed to come out. Okay. They have restocked what? The book charms? Somebody said I thought the book charms was blanking inside me too. I just thought it was like it's so funny because I thought that too. I just thought that it was just a charm where you could even open it or whatever. It got words. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, that was hilarious. I was like, oh wow, it was crazy for them book charms. And then you have people on TikTok that was creating book charms. So one lady was showing how she made her book charm, and you know, you can go that route too and make your own book charm, but I didn't want to. I was like, I really want the one from Coach. Now what they should have did was just maybe they would. They need to just have, you know, the little book. Well, no, not the book, the little book. You know the what do I have that I got from Richard as being a VIP customer? The book. What is the name? Oh, I can never remember nothing, y'all. Anyways, the book that they give you with all the coach history, whatever. They should make book charms like that. Like have the coach book charms. Like that book, like the large book that they give you. It's like it can fit on the coffee table, whatever. I wish they will do charms like that. That would have been really nice, like a coach charm with all the coach history, whatever. I think they may have had one, but the other book charms actually was books. Like they had like wording in there and stuff. But I wish they would just do the one that has coach with all the history of coach or whatever. I believe they do have one, but they need to just keep that in stock. What would be out in June? London too. What happened in London? Oh yeah, a lot of that stuff in London will be there. They don't want that. Somebody said I have the Marc Jacobs patchwork denim tote. I'm good. Okay, I heard that. Carts and wagons full. Yes, at that outlet, the people be having wagons full. Now, Coach be making money. They be since they act like they ain't making no money because I've seen that at a lot of my time shopping at the outlet that they will have carts like those big old buggies and fill them up. This was a good time. Yeah, I had a good time. It is Coach. They messing with the pink drivers more. Okay. There was a lot of comments popping up. I don't know. I think they disappearing. I don't know. Yeah, they went so fast. I want to get one. Yeah, it was gone. They took them off the site and are look, something else popping up. They took them off the site and are releasing some in April and June. Really? Oh, so the site crashed and accidentally sold some of the book charm. Come on now, Coach. Coach took off the book charms. See how they play? Coach play games. They do. It's not just the customers. Coach be playing games too. And it's ridiculous. They do. Because now that's crazy. Had everybody want to get these book charms. And it's actually a big size charm. And I think it's $95. And oh, before we go, ballet dancer. Yes, I seen the Tabby 36, y'all. She's cute. She only come in two colors though. And that's the thing with the retail. They always play it safe with the same colors. They need to put more colors in their bags. I know they be having like the Brooklyn in different colors, but they still like not fun. It's like the outlet gives you the colors, they give you what you really want, you know. But the Tabby 36 is huge. It is so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, do I want to add that? Because I don't have many tabbies. Y'all know I don't play that game no more with buying a bunch of uh same style bags. That tabby is quality me, y'all. The 36 is really, really nice. I just wish it was in more colors. They have black and the brown. One thing about me is I have to see it in person. I'm not gonna order it, and you know, I will literally have to go and see that in person, look at it and see, if I want it or not. But it is nice. And that's another thing. A lot of people was not gravitating to that. It was a few bags that was the retail that a lot of people didn't purchase. A lot of people was just after the outlet stuff, which I understand and it's affordable. But to me, the Tabby 36, I believe, with tax and everything to get delivered to me, I just wanted to see how much it was going to be. It was like $815 or something. And I think the bag is $750. So I was like, let me go down and see the bag. I love it. I was on TikTok. Some people, I think T. Rodriguez has been sending me videos too. Some people didn't like how when you close, do I have my tabby around here? No. When you close a tabby, 36, that it was crinkling up or something. You think it's expensive? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is. But then again, it's a great amount. If the bag's that big, it is worth it, I should say. But yeah, it is expensive, but I gotta see it in person. But it's gorgeous. It's like you could get on a plane with that. You go vacation with that bag. I'm always talking about some vacation. You could go somewhere with that bag. You can take it to work. Uh, Anywhere. That bag is really, really nice. So they were saying they don't like how it creased up in the like on the top, the flap, and then they were like, it don't look cute when you put all your items in there. So I guess on the runway, it was up under their arms like a clutch, because you could use that as a clutch or you could use it as a shoulder bag, and I believe you could use it crossbody. But a lot of people's like, oh, I don't like how it looks when it's stuff and all of that. Now, for my birthday, remember was it the tabby? The quilted tabby that looked like the Chanel everybody was after and had the black hardware. That was a tabby 35? Or was it? Let me see. Let me just Google it. That tabby I was gonna buy. But I went in person. That's when they had the birthday party for me. And I was so happy, y'all. They opened up the store an hour early and we had a good time. Was that it? The tabby 33? No, but it's the bigger one. Yeah, it was the tabby 33. Let me see who this is. I'm gonna have to jump off the live real quick. I gotta get off here. Been on here long, huh? I've been on here an hour and 31 minutes? Yeah, so it was the quilted tabby 33. And that was giving Chanel vibes. And I wanted to get that bag. And I saw it in person. I was like, I don't know. I didn't get it. So good thing I did wait, because now they have the tabby 36. And I was like, okay, I know I like the bigger bags, and it's like the classic. It's a classic, it's like the classic flat bag, in my opinion. But yeah, I didn't get it. So I said, let me go see the Tabby 36 in person, and maybe I'll get it. But after that, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think after that, I am going to probably be done with Coach for a while. Like, if I get that Tabby 36, it's like my bag collection is banging, is complete. Like, is everything. Now, would I probably pick up some SOGs? Probably. But I feel like if I get that 36, because I finally got the Rogue 39 and I love it, y'all. That's my bag. And I was like, if I get this 36, because it takes the place of the size 33. I don't know, when I went to the retail to see it, and I was in the store by myself, and I had time to really like put it on my shoulder and all that. It was just wasn't for me. I just don't know why I didn't like it, but it was so beautiful on the camera. So that's why I tell you guys all the time, like, yeah, you're watching a lot of creators and myself, go see things in person, because the camera can make anything look beautiful. Like, and then when you get there, like that Brooklyn bag, I know a lot of y'all like the Brooklyn, but that Brooklyn bag, I was like, oh, I'm getting that. Because I was seeing it on social media. Got there, I was like, not for me. So I tell you guys all the time, make a trip to the outlet. do a day trip. If it's kind of far for you from you, make a fun day. Go to the retail, look at these bags, see if you really want it. Because 9 times out of 10, if you see it in person, you feel it, you touch it, you basically keep it, versus you trying to order it and you got to send it back and all that, and then it'd be a whole big old mess. And now Coach is tripping with the refunds and all that. I wouldn't just chance it. If you can get there, get there. And what I want to say also is, like, what if you're disabled and you want to get a handbag and you can't even purchase online anymore? Coach really needs to fix that, because you do have disabled people. You have people that can't get up and go to the outlet to shop, but they still like to shop. So, or the retail, they really need to get a handle on that website. And when they have drops, they need to make sure all their inventory is accounted for. You can see it, you can check out, because you still have to think about other people. Everybody don't have the ability just to get up. So, yeah. But I want to see that in person. Let me go back to live. And then that'll be it for me. And if I do get it, y'all know I'm going to share with y'all. I don't know. I think I'm in love with it. I think I am. I think I love the softness. I think T. Rodriguez sent me one of a lady. She works at Coach though. She opened it up and you can just see how beautiful it looked. It was just looked like the leather was nice and it looks like it smells good. Like, like I'm in love with it. Like I can see all of my SOGs in there. I like them too. I also went to K Spade outlet. Oh yeah, K Spade. I don't know. And then Coach owned K Spade too. Wait, some of the bags are big, ugly. No, especially that kiss lock. Yeah, it was one lady. She said she don't like the kiss lock bag. I don't. I like the small ones. I'm not a fan of the real big ones. And one thing is, when they did that crystal one with the different colors, the rainbow crystal, I don't know if it's called rainbow, but that one was beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, it was something to have in your house just to look at, because it was just pretty, the crystals, but it was just too big. And when you put it on your body, it just looked funny looking. Like, I don't know, I just can't do it. But I don't like the Kiss Locks bags like that. I like the small ones. They're cute. But I'm not messing with them. I just don't care for them. Yeah. Yeah, those bags, I'm not a fan of those. Now, what made me mad is Dooney and Burke should have beat Coach to that. Because Dooney and Burke, I like their little kiss locks. Y'all know I used to collect them. Dooney and Burke should have came up with that. I was like, how you let Coach beat you? When you was known for the kiss lock, the little kiss lock, little pouches. I like the little kiss pouch, coin purse. I'm like, Dooney and Burke, what happened? Now they need a revamp. Somebody need to go help them. Um, Make sure to give her a thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up. Y'all know I don't be doing none of that. I be forgetting, and I just be enjoying my time with y'all. Whoever come by and watch, come by and watch. It's not a big deal. We just in here vibing. We just having a good time. But yeah, thumbs up, whatever. Do all that good stuff. Somebody said I started looking at MCM and Tory Burch. Yes, I have an MCM right there. My lid shopper. I love it. Yes, I still have my bags. I still love them. I still get in them. Like, yeah. So Coach is hot. So we're gonna be seeing Coach. Somebody said they think Coach may die down. Now, let's talk about this. You think Coach may die down? Will they, go back to nobody wanting Coach anymore? I don't know. I just think that Coach is on the right track. I just think they have too many drops. It's just ridiculous at this point. Like, just think about it. They had the pastel, the first denim, they had the powder pink, the love denim. What else they had? And all these other new silhouettes. And I'm like, that's a lot. And we just got out of February. We beginning of March. Like, that was a lot. Like, I just think it's too much. Like, that was too many drops. But they gonna hurt themselves keep doing that. They just need to stop. Like, that's just too much. Too many drops. I'm cooking dinner while enjoying the live. What you cooking, girl? I know you lost a lot of weight, girl. You look good. I'll be missing you too. Even though I don't comment, I still was watching you. Come back, girl. Show your stuff. Everybody else showing their stuff. Come back and show your stuff too. The cherry drop. Yeah, the cherry drop too. I'm like, now look, Cole should just like not drop everything at once. I think if they would have gave it time, maybe they should have dropped this in like fall, late this year. I think this collection would have did very well. I think a lot of people would have gravitate to this collection. I did want to get the Rowan, but it was in the medium size. And I'm like, why no large Rowan in this? This would have been fire in a large Rowan, y'all. But yeah, I just think they should have waited for this because this is nice. And look at the tag on this, y'all. Let me just show y'all the tag. This is really, really nice. You're welcome. Yes, we all have to stick together. You know, I'm watching everybody. I don't discriminate. Because it ain't that serious for me. Because ain't none of this, nobody paying my bills with me. So it don't affect me. Okay, somebody said, hey, ladies. Margaret. Why I scream your name like that? Hey, ladies. I have a question. I just received my powder pink large Rowan in the mail yesterday. I was somewhat disappointed. The crossbody strap was much shorter than expected. Really? You think they took one of the pieces? No, you can't disconnect the piece. It was shorter? What you mean? How tall are you, Margaret? Like, what? 5'11"? 6 feet? Hopefully we can get it on sale. Yeah, I bought that though. Denim drop was the same as last year. What you mean the denim drop was the same as last year? Last year, people went hard, honey. That denim drop, to me, that was fire. That was the best denim drop they had. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, who's ever helping coach better stay right there. But that denim drop last year was everything. What you mean it's the same? I don't think so. I'm waiting for Margaret to respond. There was no difference in the blue than the bag. Well, I guess last year was darker and this year was lighter. And then what killed me was, Coach, why didn't you have a large Rowan? For the people who didn't get it last year, they probably wanted it this year, and they did. Somebody, you got it right, girl. Miss Angie, Coach is getting money hungry. I'm telling you, money hungry. That's all it is. And it's crazy because, like, we all need money, but damn, Coach. They on our necks. You got people out here crying because they didn't get their product print, crying tears. I'm like, yes, shorter. I am 5'8", and with the strap fully let out, it is much. Wait, sorry, y'all. Fully let out, it was much too short for my medium. Okay, scrotum. Okay, so why don't you get a strap like this? Do you mind carrying over your shoulder? I've linked it. Go on my post. Or do you want to carry it crossbody? To me, the Rowan is a little bit too big crossbody for me, but I would carry it crossbody. I personally will either use that strap that came with the bag from Coach. I would just wear it over my shoulder, or I would just replace it with this strap. I love it with this strap, y'all. I'm gonna be beating y'all up. Get the strap, y'all. I would just change the strap. I know you don't want to, but let's just put it like this. Do you love the bag? When you saw it, was it like, oh, yes, this is everything that I want? And you happen to put on your shoulder and that's the only thing you don't like. So you want to wear the bag crossbody. You can get an extender or you could get a longer strap. Go on Amazon for the extender and the longer strap. Or either you could get the little shoulder strap that I just showed you. I watched another content creators live yesterday, and they said it's rumor. Hopefully, Coach Lars Rowan may be discontinued. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Kiss Lock. I've gotten the Love Signature in a large Rowan. I would have gotten the Love Signature in one. Yes, I would have got it too. Somebody said discontinue large Rowan. Good advice, Flyybooo. Thank you. Absolutely. I think the hype will go down. Okay. We only had the large Rowan for a year and a half. Why cancel it? Yeah. That's Coach Moneymaker right there. I really believe that's their moneymaker. And guess what? They are discontinuing the city tote. I feel that is true. You notice no city totes. Look. No city totes. Now the city tote in the powder pink. Why, Coach? Why not? The city tote is like it's do away with because they feel like people not buying it, but they don't do it right. Like the large city tote, you were supposed to make it just like this, bigger, like the Neverfull GM from Louis Vuitton, and just add a pouch. They didn't do it. They are taking the city tote away, and that is my bag. Y'all know how many city totes I got? I'm just disappointed. I was so happy when they did the mini city tote. And then when I heard that they were gonna do a large city tote and people was hitting me up like, oh, it's on the site, it's there, it's there. I'm like, oh, I'm there. I'm about to get all four. Go on the website, it looked like a go yard. I'm like, what happened? I zipper, then it had the lines down. I said, and then Coach got the nerves to get mad at the people because we don't want that. Like, we didn't tell you to do that. We told you to make the city tote large like the Louis Vuitton GM. The Neverfull GM. Like, we didn't tell you to do that, so no more city totes. Oh no, girl, I love the pink. Rowan, I'll make it work for me. Okay. I don't know. The strap works for me. I'm 5'7" and a half. So I don't know. But you know what? Maybe so. It may be just right in the midsection of my stomach. I'm not sure because excuse me, y'all. I've never wore it as a crossbody bag. I've always had it on my shoulder or in the crook of my arm, or I have that strap. And I also bought another strap for the one that I have in the walnut brown. So the creator said, hopefully not true, but a compact style bag may replace the Rowan. The handles will drop, though hopefully just a rumor. You see how they do us purple lovers? No purple Rowan. And to be honest, I'm not going back to Coach until I see a purple collection. To be honest, I understand why they be playing with us. I'm not going back there. I want a purple collection. I want a fire purple collection. And I want all us purple girlies to be out there, like showing people that we love purple too. It's not always pink. And like she said, money hungry. That's why they keep doing pink, pink, pink. Because they know people gonna buy it because it's pink. People just gonna buy it. Oh, probably trying to get the style of the retail and charge more. Yeah, so a lot of people were saying at the outlet is retail prices now, so you could go over to the retail and get that. So I agree. No more cherries, right? Coach Extra Large Sheet Toe is cheap looking. Exactly. They did not do that right. Put me on the design team, Coach. I just want a large city tote. Man, if they would have had a large city tote, I would have been traveling with my large city tote. like the right way. I'm so pissed about that. Y'all just don't know how mad I was. I really didn't even show it because it's like, it's a bag, it's whatever. And then I don't work for Coach. I don't own Coach. So Coach is going to do what they want to do. But I was pissed because I've been waiting my whole life for that large city tote. And they messed it up. I was just like, what is going on? No more city tote. Yeah, have you noticed that they didn't do no city tote for any of the collections? Now, if Coach will do a denim city tote, it's on. Y'all know how Louis Vuitton did the Never Full in denim? Coach, we need a denim city tote. Man, that would be popping. And I get it. I guess more people are into smaller bags. But why not make a variety of different bags? You guys are opening up coffee shops. You know, we're getting a coffee shop, a Coach coffee shop. They doing all this, but not putting the money in towards the bags. Like, you ain't really known for coffee. Like, yeah, we like it, you know, and a bunch of people gonna go for content. Like, yeah, it's cool. But put the money for the bags. Dude, put all that money you spending for this Coach coffee shop. Put it towards the bags. Like, make the bag collections, okay? And it's nice to go to Coach and grab your coffee. I don't know if they're going to let you walk around with it. But, you know, grab you a cup of coffee, a little treat, walk around and shop and spend more money. That's lovely. But it's like, why you couldn't just make the extra large city tote with that? with that money, you know? And a purple Rowan with that money. Now, let me tell you, I've been to a lot of Coach stores over my time buying Coach. And if you live in New Jersey, I have the walkthrough when I went to New York. That was the best outlet I've ever been to. The ladies were nice, they were professional, they hired the most sweetest people. Like, they were awesome. They didn't care. They were giving the tags. And it is a, what do they call it? A hybrid store. Um, it has retail and it has the outlet. So no matter what, if you buy an outlet bag, if you buy a retail bag, they are going to hot stamp your tag. They're going to let you buy tags. They were the most clean store. Well, all of them were pretty clean, but they were mostly just their setup, their displays, the people that they hire, their manager, everyone was nice, and they did not have all of those rules. You know, they were really sweet, and that is what it should be. It's like, how do you have Coach outlet and Coach retail and so treat your outlet bags like crap? Cause it's like, okay, the outlet bags are $300. Some of them, like when you do the plus tax, they're 300. They're 259, 279. So why is it that I can't get that back stamp? Why is it that I can't, you know, buy tags if I made a outlet purchase? It's like, oh, you only have to do a retail purchase only to get that. Retail only, retail only. And it's like, but you have a whole outlet with high expensive bags too. It's like, I don't know why they separate the two. They might as well just come together now. And I think that's their plan, to just bring it all together, because I don't get it. That store was allowing you to be treated with respect, allowing you to be treated lovely without having to separate. Like, oh, you bought outlets, so no, you can't do this. Like, say that, you know, they have the machine there, their hybrid store, but you bought something from the outlet and they tell you, oh, no, you have to go walk 5 steps, go over there, purchase a retail bag, then come back and we'll stamp it. Everybody was treated equally in that store. It didn't matter if it was outlet, retail, what you bought, whatever. You were able to get a stamp. You was able to be treated fairly. So I'm just like, that's ridiculous. I was like, I don't understand. But I'm thinking that the Cabazon is about to turn into a hybrid store, because that one section, I don't know if you guys are going to remember, but I showed it. I said, oh, I think a hot stamp machine is going to be right here. I'm not sure. Don't take this live and go run with it to somebody else, because I said I'm not sure. But I think they're going to be a hybrid store, because they're going to have the cafe, the Coach coffee shop, and then it's a little section there that is blocked off. I think that machine may go there. So it may be set up just like the New Jersey store. But I don't know how that is going to work out, because I think it's going to be overwhelming for them. Like the store in New Jersey, they cool. I don't know how long they had it, but it flowed. But the Cabazon, I think it might be a disaster. I think it might be a disaster if they have that machine. I think it's going to be crazy, and I don't know. But what I think Coach should do, if they're going to be doing hybrid stores, like how Louis Vuitton allows you, you have to drop this bag off, and we're going to hire somebody just to do the heat stamp. They do. Hire a few people that know how to do the heat stamp, get the stamps done, and have people come back and get their bag. Or like how they did us in Las Vegas, but it was the retail. We had to drop the stuff off, and they were like, give us about an hour or two. We're going to call you. Is this the number to call you? Yeah. And, go from there. But I think it's going to be a hot stamp machine there, the little machine they use. But if it is, I hope so. I hope you're able to get an outlet bag and get it stamped. And I hope you're able to get the retail bag and get it stamped. But I'm not sure. But that store in New Jersey, to me, that's the Coach #1 store. #1 store, because they were sweet, they were amazing, they had respect, whether you bought a outlet bag or a retail bag. They were like, oh, come, because I said, oh, do I have to, when I was making the purchase, I was like, oh, do I have to buy, a retail and get staff? She's like, no, we don't do that here. But yeah, I don't know which one. Go to the walkthrough. You gotta check the walkthrough, because I can't remember the exact name. Because that was last year, y'all. It said, somebody said they have one at Jersey Gardens, according to Google. Was that the one I went to? You live in New Jersey. What outlet was I at? Ballet. There was a time when Coach Outlet was exclusive. You had to be invited to view the online store. Since rebranding, Coach has changed significantly. Yes, I think so. Somebody said Parkway South. Was that it? The Tendon Falls, was that it? Oh, okay. Give me your resume. I'm sending it to Coach. Okay. They did a denim station instead of the city tote. Yeah, I didn't like them. Now imagine, how Louis Vuitton has the Never Full with the, Fachetta leather. Just imagine like the city tote in denim with this. I'm like, I don't know. But I get it. They doing their own thing, but I don't like some of the stuff they're doing. That's why I gave them a break, because none of that stuff is what I wanted. Somebody said they did the one city tote in canvas, but called it denim. But yes, a denim. Yeah, I have that one. Matter of fact, I think I have it up here. Let me see if I can grab it. Is it right here? Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me get it. I done got this. Okay, here we go. You talking about this one? Y'all know I got my city toast on deck. Was it this one here? I got another one in this one too. Was it this one? I love her. I need to get back in her. And that's what I said. You really don't have to buy, because a few of us have a lot of bags, and I think that's what shifted too. Like, everything is an unboxing and everything is a haul. So that is what's giving the views. But we have so many bags that we could go back to. I could give y'all an update. Look at this one. Like, you don't always have to buy. Like, Now I'm taking my butt down to the Dollar Tree, because the Dollar Tree got all types of stuff, and I'll be using all that stuff. Now, as far as buying all them handbags all the time, you gotta do all that. With the cherries, what had the cherries? Okay, I told myself I wasn't gonna stay on here no 2 hours. It's about to be 2 hours, y'all. Hold on. Let me put this back in here. Okay. Yeah, I got my city toast on deck. This one right here. Now the cigarette print is really nice. But yeah, Coach. See, look. Now they have it visible on this one. You see where it says Coach? Can y'all see it? It's right there. But I guess they noticed people will copy it. So now they doing it to where you can't even see it. So you see that one on here? Let me show you. You need good eyes. Cause I was like, I didn't even have a magnifying glass. I was like, I had to just look. You is not gonna be able to see it. And look, I gotta find it again. It's like right here. Look, you see how I hold it up close? You were able to see it. You cannot see that at all. And then look, it's one in the front right here. But you're not gonna be able to see that. So I think they're doing that so people can get caught from lying. So be careful. I showed you guys that because I wanted you guys not to buy from resellers and they're selling you fake bags. Okay? Now I don't have a problem with fake bags. Y'all know that. But don't be trying to buy the fake bags and then sell them market price. Like, that's crazy. And let people know that it's fake. Like, come on now. If I weren't from, if it weren't for the content creators on social media, they would not be as popular. Exactly. Remember, I used to buy a Coach a long time ago. I used to do my little content. Nobody ever cared about that. Then when they got popular, what they say, I'm a coachy, coach, coach. You a coachy. Before the cherry, I bought it, and then again with the cherry, I bought accessories in the cherry drop since I had that toe. Oh, you talking about that other one? Oh, that one was the old one though. That city toe, was that 2 years ago or 3 years ago? But yeah, I don't have the one with the cherries. No, I got the cherry SLGs though. Somebody said like the fake LV bags people are unboxing as real thing. I don't know about that. Y'all be knowing. I didn't know about all that now. You have to see a lot of these bags in person. Yeah, you do. You do. You do. But I really enjoyed this live, y'all. Let's see. Is the Coach on the denim? No, it's an older bag. Not even on this. So when somebody left that comment and said they've been doing that, no, they haven't. Not for outlet. You do not see a single Coach word on here. And no, they start doing that because they have counterfeits, like the lady was saying with the cherry charms. Richard was telling me people was giving them cherry charms. Like, yes, fake cherry charms. They were getting the charms off of off of Amazon, Temu, and what was another one? She and traded in the fake charms. And then with the Amazon purchases too, be careful because Richard was telling me and a few other people was telling me that if you bought that bag from any other store other than Coach, they really don't fix it. If it's within that year, it's hard. I don't know because I never took anything back. And I don't know how that goes. I've always went to Coach, and I may have went to Macy's a few times, but I stopped when I heard that, oh, if something happened to your bag, they're not going to give it to you. Oh, it's your birthday. You turned 58. Hey, girl, what you doing? You about to go out? What's Sunday? What you about to do, girl? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Girl, that's a blessing to be here. Okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? I had to shout her out because it's her birthday. What was I saying, y'all? I got so distracted that fast. I told y'all I'll lose train of thought in a minute. What was I saying? What about her mess? Ooh, girl, ain't nobody buying her mess. Or I know Chanel. It's too expensive. I'm just reading. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying, y'all. Okay. But somebody said I don't care what bag it is. What you mean? The fake ones, Hermes, uh, and Chanel. Oh yeah, girl. To me, dupes are dupes. I don't care. The thing is, a bag is a bag. You're gonna put your items in there. You're gonna carry it. Who cares if it's real or fake? Some people be crashing out about somebody showing a fake bag and they go report. It's like, come on now. Oh, Coach at Macy's. Yes, girl. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, let me tell y'all that before I get distracted again. Okay, so they were saying that if you get bags from like Macy's, Dillard's, TJ Maxx, and all of that, now you cannot go buy a retail bag from Dillard's or TJ Maxx and take it to the retail store and think you about to buy 3 tags and get a tag. They're not going to do that. Now, some of them may. I don't know who runs that store. I'm just speaking from what I heard. Richard was telling me they're not gonna do that. But they're not honoring it. Like if something happens to the bag, they're not gonna take it, they're not gonna fix it. You're gonna have to go back to Amazon, return it, and hopefully your 30-day return is not over with. You got to go back to dealers. They're not going to touch it. They're not going to give you a refund. They're not going to do anything because you did not buy it from them. Now, I think that's kind of crazy because how you selling to the third party? So why isn't you can't get help? Like say I bought the bag from Amazon. And I show you it's a bag from Amazon and it's Coach. And and I take it to the actual Coach store, they won't touch it. But I'm like, it's still your bag. Like, so they were like, no, they're not going to um or anything like that. They're not going to fix it. You can't buy from TJ Maxx and take it to Coach and be like, oh, this happened, I need it fixed. So be careful with that. And then people want you to also, oh, thank you, also want you to buy from Amazon. They do. And this is a thing too. I ain't hating on nobody getting their money. Like everybody love money. You can't live without it. But it's like you're encouraging people to buy Coach bags from Amazon and they're either getting some counterfeits or it's a game over there. I'm gonna read 2 comments and then I gotta go. And I'm gonna tell you, somebody said they bought something from Amazon and they was something counterfeit. And then encouraging people to, because when you're a content creator, the people that's watching you and following you and stuff and subscribe to you, they believe you. You got to be trusted. They believe what you're saying is true. So you're encouraging people to buy from Amazon, but you're not telling them that people are getting counterfeits and all of that. It's about money. I get commission on Amazon. I do. I do get commission. You guys know that. And I wasn't getting commission for a long time until one of my subscribers was like, you need to. It was just somebody. They were like, you give us all the information, you should get paid for it. And I said, okay, cool. It took me a long time to do a storefront. It did. And I've been having it for a while. So the thing is, it comes to money. Content creators want you to buy stuff so they can get money. And that's cool, but you have to be honest. A lot of that stuff, I don't know if it actually comes from Coach, where it comes from. Is it somebody selling it out their house or whatever? I don't know. Yes, you can get sales. They have the discounts on Amazon and all that when it comes to Coach. But be very careful because a lot of content creators want money. They're not going to tell you don't buy Coach bags from Amazon because this and that, because they want the money. Because if you stop buying Coach bags from Amazon and somebody give you the link, they're not going to get paid anymore. I give you guys links to dupes, affordability, like the charms, if they're a little too expensive. I'm not encouraging you to buy the Coach real charms off of Amazon because I don't know if they're real. Like how people was returning those cherry charms and all of that. Like this is how it is. Say they bought the real cherry charm from the Amazon Coach store, but they get it to their house and they put in the Shein one or the Temu one or the Amazon one, and then they send it back and was like, oh, I don't want this. They send it back to Amazon, and then you bought from the Coach Amazon store and you thinking it's Coach and it says Coach and it's known to be Coach, then you get the cherry charm. Now the cherry charm is fake. So you cannot do that. Go to Coach and get the cherry charm, get the charms, get the bags, get whatever. Now I have ordered from Macy's. Macy's have been real honest. But if something is wrong with your bag from Macy's, you can take it back to Macy's and I think they give you your money back. Dealers too, but I just don't trust Amazon. And then when Richard told me they won't fix anything, you're buying those expensive bags off of Amazon, you're buying those expensive charms from Amazon, and if you get stuck with a counterfeit one, that sucks, and then some people don't know because some people are just not familiar with Coach, so they don't know if the charm is real. So just be careful because a lot of content creators want you to buy Coach from Amazon because they get paid for that. Now I get paid too for the charge. Whatever I link from Amazon, I do get paid. Y'all know that. So I'm not gonna link you anything knowing that it's fraudulent. I'm not gonna do that because I was like, I refuse to do that. Now that's just wrong. Like I get my money regardless. And I think if you return stuff back on my link, I think I don't get any money. I think they subtract it. I don't know if it was returned. I don't know. But you have to be very careful. And here goes proof that you always have to have receipts because people are, oh, you lie. You have to have receipts. That's why I played the phone call for you guys because people just think somebody always lying. But I'm not going to be doing that. So let me find the comment real quick and then I gotta go. But yeah, be careful of buying Coach on Amazon because it's dangerous. You don't want to get duped out your money. And I don't want you to. I want you to keep your money. You know what I mean? So, you got to be careful with that too. And that's why I was like, I never really mess around with Amazon either because I used to buy little stuff. You see, I calm down with sharing a lot of stuff because you be buying stuff and it don't even be true. Like the strap incident, I bought it for 33. They sent me the wrong strap, and everybody was in my comment like, it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, dang, this is the same strap, same link, same everything. So you just have to be careful because I'm like, this is crazy. Okay, let me read you the comment where the lady said on my video that somebody, the Amazon store sent her a counterfeit charm. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But it's under the Coach T video. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's so many comments, y'all. Like somebody said, they put Coach randomly on their signature C's for years. I don't have any random word Coach written in my C's. I got old Coach bags. Okay, let me see. Yeah, she said she bought the teddy bear charm. Look, this what they doing. You have to be careful. It's that puffy teddy bear charm that's out right now. Coach has it for $90 or $50 or $55. The lady said she bought it on Amazon and they sent her a fake one. They said people do the same with Amazon returns. They will order a real Coach bag and then return a counterfeit version of it. The Amazon take it back, not knowing it's fake, and send it back out to someone that purchased it. This is what happened to me one time. I could not believe it. It only happened once on Amazon, and I have bought several bags. The counterfeit was so bad too. So yeah, that's what you gotta deal with if you don't go to the store. Or if you don't order from the Coach website. And you have to be careful with Macy's and dealers too. Because remember Saks was able to sell Gucci? And all them people was buying them Gucci bags and from Saks and turning in the counterfeit bags back to Saks. And then an incident happened and Saks was like, we're no longer selling the Gucci bags. And that's sad. But go on that video, she bought the puffy charm. The puffy teddy bear charm from Coach. She got it. It was a counterfeit, and she had to send it back. If I find it, I'll screenshot it and put it on the. Oh, here we go. When I bought the Coach bear charm from Amazon, I received a white pouch in a sealed plastic bag with Amazon used for a Coach, I guess. The pouch has the brand New Day. I was so flabbergasted. I opened it to make sure it was something I ordered from Amazon. When I checked the order tracking, it says it was the Bear Charm that I received. When I returned it, they asked if the package was open. Another time they sent me the honey chain tabby. Ooh, wait, I didn't see. I thought I read that. The honey chain tabby without the chain. It was factory wrapped too. On the retail part, I have been receiving damaged bags or display bags and bags with pin marks. I am probably flagged now because I keep returning, but I can't keep the bag if it's damaged or look used. Wow. Now that's one thing Coach needs to do. Check their inventory, like when people return and all of that. I remember I tried to get a Kira bag from Nordstrom's. Well, let me tell y'all this. That's why I don't really mess around no more. I like either I'll go to the store and that's it. So I ordered a Kira bag when they were hot back then, and I ordered it from Nordstrom's and got the bag. It had coffee stains. The bag was toe up, and it really made me not like the Kira bag. And I packaged that bag up, sent it back to Nordstrom's, left a complaint, and I never bought the Kira bag. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. And I was like, well, I can go to Turkey Burch, but the way the bag was shipped and it was sent to me, it just made me not like it at all. So that is why I was like, let me just go to the stores. Let me just see for myself. But yeah, Nordstrom sent me a dirty Kira bag with coffee stains and all that, and it was a mess. So I was like, it's just too much. And then it's like, to be honest, the return policy needs to be shorter. 15 days to 5 days, because 30 days, a person can carry a bag for 30 days and dog it out. And that's why you have the lipstick stain. That's why you have the coffee stain. That's why you have just dirt. Because you're wearing the bag, you're allowed to wear the bag for 30 days and then take it back. So I'm just like, or they need to be like, if you pop the tag, you know how Rainbow Shops is? Ghetto Rainbow. I love Rainbow though. It's all over New York. I love Rainbow. If you pop them tags off them clothes, you can't bring it back. So they need to do something, because it's crazy how you could wear it back for 30 days, take it back, and then it got coffee stains, and then they take it back. Like, come on, you knew you carried that bag and act like you didn't carry it. And then now you stuck with a bag that got coffee stains, and then in your mind, it left a bad image, and now you like, I don't even want the bag no more. You ever bought something and it just was damaged, and in your brain it registered as that, and then when you see it, you just like, I can't have it. But yeah, that is all I want to talk about. It was a good video. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. And yeah, it needed to be said and it needed to be shown, because you don't want to get counterfeits. You want to know why the birthday discount code is taken away because of all the emails. But like the lady left a comment about Sephora and Ulta, she said they have a way of weeding that out. That's why Sephora put a stop to that in Ulta. So it's like, it's just sad, because I'm like, where's all this coming from? Just out of nowhere. Everybody's changing their return policies, a restock fee. Coach took away the shipping. It's just so much stuff that, is going on, that it's just too much. It takes the fun out of shopping. It's not pleasant anymore. I just recommend that one Coach store. I'm going to see how the Cabazon is when they open up the Coach coffee shop. It's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be busy. Especially if they got that hot stamp machine. And I bet you what they're going to do is you have to buy a retail bag. I don't think they're going to be like the store in New Jersey. I think they're going to be like, you have to buy a retail bag and you can get at outlet bags, heat stamp. Or you can't get the tags. So on my little wish list, I do have the Tabby 36 on there, and that's the only thing that I'm looking for right now. So let me read some comments. And ooh, it's 5:06. Y'all gotta enjoy y'all Sunday. Let me see. Yeah, but I am not gonna be shopping like that. And a lot of people under that video was like, I'm breaking up with Coach. I'm not shopping with Coach like that anymore. And I completely understand. It's just too much drama. I'm back. I can't believe you still out here. Girl, yeah, I know I'm over here running my mouth. Y'all remember my lives used to last for like 3-4 hours. Out here just talking. Yes, you take a tag off, it's yours. Yes, you take your tag off, it's yours. I'm not gonna be scammed multiple times by the same business once. It's enough. I agree. 14 days to return, and they should put a huge red tag on it that can't be removed. Why do you think Fashion File has those laws? You cut it, it's yours. Because nobody got time for the game. Oh, somebody just said Fashion Over too. Oh wait, hold, what happened? Let me pause this. Oh wait, I gotta let it. Fashion Over too. It if you cut the bag tag, yeah, coffee stains. Yeah, girls, coffee stain. Too many scammers already. Yep. That's a shame. Macy's will give you your money back if there is an issue with the bag. Yeah. But you have to remember, what's Macy's return policy? Is it after 30 days? Like, say you really bought a 600, 700 some dollar bag from Macy's, and their return policy is different from Coach, and say your strap tends to break in 2 months. You can't take it back to Coach. You have to go back to Macy's, and Macy's will probably be like, well, after the 30-day, we can give you your money back. Like, who knows? I was just like, it's just not safe to buy those expensive bags from them people, and then, from those department stores, and then you have something wrong 2 months later. Because if you buy from Coach, you have that year, and I think it's a little bit over a year. You could go back and be like, hey, this happened. They can give you a new bag, reissue you all your money back, or give you store credit. Now, they are really being funny about their returns. They are doing store credit on a lot of stuff. Somebody said Chat GPT told me some Coach bags were fake. Oh, that's what I was telling people. If you look at this bag compared to their new, like, somebody would think this bag is fake. On all honesty. But it's not. It's the pink lemonade. Somebody says best to buy from Coach. Yeah, on Amazon, they've been having problems too. Like, somebody buy the bag from Amazon. It's a real Coach bag, but somebody end up putting a fake replacement in there, and that's what you get. And that sucks. And like I said, we all about making money, but you don't have to be just promoting Amazon Coach, Amazon Coach, Amazon Coach, Amazon Coach down somebody's neck to get a few dollars, when you can just be honest, like, look, I don't know how true this is, or I don't know, it haven't happened to me, but if you buy on Amazon, you buy at your own risk. Let people know. Like how they did me with that Juicy Couture stuff. I was sitting up here listening to everybody like, oh, we get Juicy, I said, like I said, we all can copy each other, show somebody else. And I'm like, oh, I remember when Juicy used to be next to Louis Vuitton and all that. Bought that Juicy stuff and it was tearing up left and right. I was like, that's why you can't trust nobody. I was so mad. I usually don't be in my bags like months at a time. Like, I could be in a bag for months, but like 2-3 months, or I keep my items, my SLGs for once, I keep them in great condition. Like my bags, I'll probably be tearing them up, throwing them around in the car and all that stuff. But I was like, the way those Juicy wallets tore up on me, I was like, hell no. I had literally put my cards in there and carried it for 2 days. The snap button part where you snap the wallet closed, I opened it, all of it ripped. Like the leather, the fake vegan around it. I was like, And nobody said nothing. So I was like, why y'all didn't tell me? And then one person was like, yeah, they do tear up. I'm like, well, why y'all didn't say nothing? Got people out here buying this damn Juicy stuff and it's tearing up in 2 seconds. And I said, Walmart outdo Juicy now. And I'm like, that is a shame. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. Somebody said Juicy is fake. All the bags is fake at the Marshalls. They're not the real Juicy. And they were sold out. The bag. It was sold out with bag. Hey, Carmen, how you doing, girl? I know you was in here. Yep, the way my experience it was past 30 days. I had never worn the bag and realized the leather in my tabby strap was sticking out, manufacturer error, but dealers will not allow me to return it. See, you have to us being loving bags and us being content creators and us being you know, a community. I don't, like I said, I'm not part of that community stuff because people turn on you, all kinds of stuff. It'd be crazy, like how they doing on TikTok. Nobody got time for that. But me as a woman, I appreciate other women. Like I'm got your back, girl. Like coming from there. Like okay, so I'm going to make sure you not being scammed. You gonna get your bag. You gonna get your stuff. You gonna get everything you need, messing around with me because I'm not playing that scamming and lying and going around and we women we should stick together and have each other's back. Now she said you go to dealers, you bought a bag from dealers and it was like $700-800. It's past the 30-day mark, like she said. You can't take it back. She done left it in the live. It's a comment in there. You can read it. It's true. She said she couldn't get her money back. So imagine if you went to Coach and you bought it from Coach and it happened 2 months later, Coach is gonna be like, okay, we're gonna take care of it. Look, we got another one here, or we don't have that one anymore, but we're gonna offer you all your money back or store credit, or would you like another style bag? Somebody said, you know how I feel about Juicy. But I'm not you. Yes. They was making me mad because I was popping. I was carrying my Juicy bag and then yeah. One time I had stuff in my Juicy bag and I was scared to death. I had the strap on my shoulder and then I was holding like this because I said, oh, I got so much stuff in this strap about to pop. And all my stuff gonna be on the floor. I was just going to my car like this. Like, please don't let my strap break. I was like, I had enough of that Juicy stuff. I was like, they won't give me no more. I had 3 Juicy Speedies. No, I had what she said. I had 3 Speedies. Oh, Juicy Couture bags, and they didn't last long. $24.99. They sure don't. They're fake braces that tarnish after 1 week. One or two more handbags, and I'm not buying anything for a while. After that, I'm shopping in my closet with my handbags and enjoy them. Yeah. Like I said, I'm watching old bags, new bags, hauls, whatever. I support my women, okay? I might not comment, you may not see me, but I'm watching, girl. It don't matter to me. Boy, that line and carrying on, they made me so bad with that Juicy. And I was like, how y'all gonna sit up here? Happy buying Juicy, and I said nothing. I came over here mad. I said, that Juicy stuff, tear it up. I don't want to hear nothing else about Juicy. I was like, I never purchased Juicy bags because it never looked durable to me. Oh, it was not. What do you think about the Telfar bags? Have you purchased one? Oh, girl, you must be new to the channel. I got two. No, I got 3 Telfar bags. I got a blue, I got the clear, and I got the mini one. No, it's the medium size Telfar bag, and I got that last year in New York, and I love it. If you're in New York, go to the Telfar store, and y'all know I be on Canal Street too. I had got some face. I was on Canal Street heavy. I went back to Canal Street with my son during the holidays. My honey buddy was mad. I had left him behind, and guess what? He like, oh, I'm not being left this time. I said, look, I ain't got time to wait for you. I will go on Canal Street, and I don't want to go on no weekend. Me and my baby hopped on the plane. We was out here. So I said, I remember in summer 22, everyone was searching for the raspberry tart speedy. Ooh, wait, remember that? We was all like how it was with Coach, like how Coach is now. That's how it was for that Juicy stuff. And look, no, nobody got Juicy. No, let me not say that because I don't know. I ain't watched everybody. Don't nobody have Juicy. I don't see nobody talk about Juicy. Remember, it was Juicy, 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 Juicy. And I used to be like, Juicy, where are you? I'm looking for you, Juicy. And it was so hard to find Juicy in the damn TJ Maxx, Ross. It was like, oh, I was going crazy. It was one time I drove like 40 miles for juicy. I was like, I gotta stop. And then get all the stuff and then come back and the shit was tearing up. I was so mad. And that's why I got here. I was like, y'all wrong. Y'all not telling me nothing. Y'all not telling me the truth. Y'all not telling me this shit tearing up left and right. I was like, mm-mm. Laugh a lot. Watching those videos were fun. It was fun. And then it wasn't no drama like nobody. Well, I don't know. It probably was. People probably was throwing shade. But it wasn't no drama like how it is with Coach, like trying to beat somebody up over Juicy and threatening people if I see you at the outlet. Nobody said, if I see you at Ross getting Juicy, I'm going to beat you. But no, we didn't have none of that. It was fun. Everybody was getting juicy. And I remember a few of the content creators like, oh, you was bit by the juicy bug too. I said, yeah. And that's what I said. It is fun. Sometimes it's fun to get influenced and buy some of the same stuff. Just not all the time. But that was so fun. We all had a good time. I have 2 wristlets and a wallet on chain from Glamourholic. Oh yeah, I love Glamourholic. Yes, 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 yes. Somebody said same. I watch all the time, but don't always have a comment or fall asleep because I can't comment. Yes, yes, that's me. I do a lot, y'all. That's me. I watch on here. I lay down sometimes in here and I watch, and then I just can't always comment. And then you can see people do get upset that you don't comment. Or like I'm telling you this, if I go by somebody's video, I probably ain't commented in like a while. I commented, and here they come to my channel, comment like, girl, just stay away. Because you don't know why I didn't comment. Like I didn't comment because I didn't like you or I just didn't care what you were showing. I commented because I fell asleep. Or it was on the TV. Like Julia B got me watching it on the TV. I used to watch it on my phone and always comment on it. But then I got so comfortable watching it on the TV, I just was like, man, you watch the video, sometimes you forget. And then when you watch it on the TV, it'll pop up another video. And you know, they need to make a way you can comment on TV. I don't know if they have, but I was like, I don't know. You have to let me know when you back in New York with me. Okay. Should we plan something, girl? Like for real, you gotta call me. And then guess what? I know people probably was calling my phone because Julie B had to contact me through Instagram. I did not have that number for so long because T-Mobile, it was a hassle. My flip broke and y'all know, I was like, I want purple. I was not ready to give it up. And I was like, okay. So I waited for it. It got lost in the mail. Then, well, first it said they got sent here, never did receive it. And then they were trying to like I said, with all the returns and all that stuff. I don't know what's going on, even with the cell phone companies. They were like, oh, well, we seen it was delivered. I had to hassle with that. Then when it was out for delivery, it got lost somehow again. Then it was what waiting for the refund. And then my honey bunny was like, go get a new phone. I'm like, no, 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 because I have to change my cases. I had to start. I said, no, 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 no. And and I was like, I just didn't have a phone for months, y'all. And I was just being stubborn. Then I was like, you know, forget it. iPhone. So the number is on. I had to call you. I didn't have nobody number really. And that's why I said I need to start writing numbers down because look, technology, you cannot always rely on technology. And I want to thank that person who left me $1.99. Thank you. I know she probably like, girl, I gave you $2. You didn't say nothing. My bad. Let me see if I can find you, girl. Iron Woman 2012. Thank you for the $1.99. That's so sweet. Oh, look at the little sticker. Okay, sorry. Um, Somebody says yes. We need to plan something. I'll text you during the week. Yes. Now I am going back to New York. Now this is what I want to do. I don't know, y'all, with Trump and everything going on. I am so nervous. I'm not nervous though. I'm not. But I was like, how dare he? He like stop everybody from traveling. You saw them people stuck in Dubai, in Mexico. I'm like, who? And then you know, New York, Los Angeles. I think it happened in New York. They target New York that time. Y'all already know. Sad September 11th. It might be Los Angeles. So I'm like, ooh, you get on a plane, you gotta say prayer and everything else. But I do want to go back to New York. So the thing is, I was gonna have Phenomenal call you because Phenomenal, we were supposed to go in April. No, not April. What was it? March for her birthday, but something came up this March. And I was like, we need to call Carmen, so or whoever's in New York, content creator, whatever, followers. I was like, we need to get in contact with her. Maybe, she would like to meet up again because when I went the first time, I met Simone. It was just too much. If you saw that, all the things I did in New York, I had to meet my husband's brother for the first time. It was a lot to do in New York. It was just too much. And I didn't want to just spend my time with Carmen like that. I know I should have texted you and reached out, but I don't want to just spend my time like that with her. I don't want to be rushed. Like I was okay going to the Dollar Tree with Simone, whatever. And then I ran into another subscriber that found me out there. I said, "Oh, I'm glad she liked me because if she didn't like me, she would beat me on sight." Because she crept up on me like, "Hey, is you a YouTube creator?" I'm like, "Who is you?" But yeah, so I didn't want to spend my time rush. Like I want to be able to like how I did with Phenomenal when she came out here and how we went to Las Vegas last year. Was it? Yeah, for Bagtober. I want to be able to sit down and eat, talk about bags, talk about life or whatever. I want to be able to do stuff like hang out. I don't want to just meet you for 30 minutes and then that's it, or rush in. We just gonna go to this one store and okay, girl, bye. Like I want to actually hang out, go eat, shop and stuff like that. I did not have enough time to do that. So that's why I was like, I'm not even gonna bother you or whatever. But I was like, this time, but we was going back to go to Canal Street. Carmen, I know she probably like, I'll go down to Canal Street. All the New Yorkers be like, we out there to Canal Street. But I was like, I literally was gonna go back to Canal Street. But yeah, I was like, yeah, we need to call her so we can hook up and then we can shop. Well, we ain't just gotta shop on Canal Street, but I wanted to go to Canal Street. But I was like, girl, we could go to Canal Street on our own and then hit her up when we back in the city and we could go for lunch. Maybe we could book the Louis Vuitton Cafe. Maybe you got a connection. I don't know because it was crowded when I went. It was so much stuff to do, and it was actually my son's birthday. And I was just like, okay, it was just too much going on. But yeah. Somebody's so pretty brown woman. You was in New Jersey, but see, when I announced that I went to New York, Simone was the only one that's responded back and wanted to hang out. So I don't know. Maybe you didn't have time. I have so many videos. Maybe you didn't have time to see it, but yeah, definitely. So the thing is, it will have to be. It can be in March because Phenomenal couldn't make it, and then my son's birthday is in April, and I'm gonna do something with him. So it could either be maybe for Bagtober or maybe midsummer. Like I have to think, but I would like to make that trip again. October, but I want to come to Chicago. There's so much stuff I want to do. I know for sure I was going to Chicago this year. So I'm like, okay, Carmen, you need to come to Chicago. You live in New York now. Come to Chicago. But I want to go to Chicago. I was like, I'm going to Chicago in October. So let's just say this. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm going to Chicago in October. But if you guys really want to go to New York, I'll come to Chicago in 2027 in March. Let's do that. Because I feel like Phenomenal, she comes out a lot, she does a lot, and I was like, well, I want to come to Chicago. So I was like, if you guys are comfortable going with Chicago, I mean to New York in October this year, I'll do that. And then I'll go to Chicago in March of next year. I'll have to plan it out or whatever. And yeah, but I want to go to Chicago. I want to sightsee. I'm ready. I've been in New York. I've been in New York like 4 times. But I still will go to New York because I want to go to Canal Street. But if you guys agree, however, if you text her or if we all text each other, come to Chicago. We'll make the decision Chicago or New York. So it's up to you guys. I don't care. I'm down. I am so free spirit. I'm down. If somebody be like, I want to go here, I want to do, okay. I'm not a complainer. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, and no, whatever you guys want to do, call me and I'm there. Okay. It doesn't take much for me. You must have forgotten. Remember, I couldn't find the small Lysol spray anywhere else. So you sent it to me. Oh, girl, I did not forget that. Yes, I'm all good for the giveaways and sending out gifts. Yes, girl. If you need something else, let me know. I'll be finding those Be Pure hand sanitizers all the time. You want a few of those? Inbox me, girl. Come to Chicago. Angie, you gonna meet me if I come to Chicago? No, I'm serious. Like when you meet like the other YouTubers or whatever, like I want to actually have a good time. You know, I don't want to just see you for 2 minutes and then that's it. Like it was not fun when I saw Jersey for 2 minutes. Like it was fun, but it was like it wasn't 2 minutes. But I was just like that was crazy. And I was like, you know, it is what it is. But it was just us to just finally see each other, and that was the only time I had, and it was in between the flight. But I said I want to sit down and have girl time, okay? We don't have to do a whole lot because I know my friends be like, girl, you be doing a whole lot. I'm the type of person you try with me, you be no sleep. I'm like, we up, let's go. And I know some people be like, I want to see everything, do everything, because hey, I never know if I'm gonna be back in your city or country. So even my sister, when we went to Europe, she was like, I'm tired. I'm like, girl, get your ass up, let's go. We probably never come here again, never do a sister trip again. Life is too short. I was like, girl, if yo, get up, let's go. But she didn't have no complaints. She was ride or die. She was right there with me. I think when I went one time too, yeah, she was tired. We had them Jordans on, and I went to the store to get something else, and I was like, "Can I just give you the money? And you get it for me?" She was like, "I'm tired." And then she said, if I ever come back to California, she said, I ain't gonna do no 2 days. She said, I said, we go, she said, we need time to rest and, you know, be in the hotel. And then when we got to Las Vegas, did we do the same thing there too? We didn't even rest. We was just, I think we only stayed 2 days there too. It was so funny. I was like, yeah, so she's another content creator too. And, you know, I don't mind meeting anybody. You know, it's cool. It's whatever. Because she will wear you out. Carmen, I think she can hang with me. I don't know. Carmen, you think you can hang? I walk like 30 steps. I don't care. Like me, when I'm determined and I want to do something, I will go through hell and fire for it. I even wear my son out. Like when my honey bunny and I went to New York, like that was like our best trip. My honey bunny, he was mobbing. Like he was like, we doing this. Like he did not give out on me. Guess who gave out? Mason. Mason was like, mommy, my feet hurt. And then his father was like, you the youngest. Get up. Come on. And then we were waking up in the morning. Like, let me tell you, this how crazy it is. Like, even when I went to Miami for the girls' trip, I got 1 hour of sleep one day. Like me and my girls, we went out, we party, and then we were supposed to go to Key West. You guys know I did it again with my family, and we had to get on this bus, and then we had to be there. We literally slept for 1 hour, and we were getting on the bus going to Key West. But then we fell asleep on the bus a little bit. Then we got up, but baby, it was crazy. So when we was in New York, we stayed out when we met my honey bunny's brother. We was on Times Square. We stayed out to like 3:30 a.m. So we had to rent a car. So we parked it. We was just out to 3:30, like just chilling on Times Square, taking the kids, eating. Everybody got time to bond. We talked, we drank, and then so they dropped us off at the hotel first, and then my honey bunny had to go to the rental car place and drop the car off that late. It was like 4 in the morning, then came back. So we all went to bed like about probably 5. And then Simone was calling or whatever, but I was getting ready. So we went to bed at 5. We didn't even sleep, I guess. We went to bed at 5 for a little bit. And then we had got up at like 7 or 8 in the morning. and I got dressed, got cute, and then I got on a train to meet some mall. And the only person that was tired was Po Mason. But then after we got like food, we got back up. So my honey bunny, I was telling him this time when we go somewhere, I was like, oh, if we go somewhere this year, I was like, I'm gonna just extend like one day, so we can sleep or whatever. He gonna say, what we gonna sleep for? I was like, what? He was like, that don't mean we need to sleep. I was like, okay, so I guess he with it again. We gonna be up all night and day. But on that plane ride back home, he was like this, y'all. I was knocked out too. That plane could have went down in the ocean. I wouldn't even care because that's how tired I was. I was like, I would have just woke up dead. Like, I'm dead, y'all. Because I would have felt nothing. We got on that plane. We was knocked out, y'all. But yeah, but I know if y'all need y'all little rest, you can get your little rest. Somebody said, gotta run, but this life is good. Bye, girl. I'm about to go too. How was your Sunday? It's good. Hey, Simone. I was just talking about seeing you, girl. How far are you from LA? We have a corporate office there. Next time I'm on the West Coast, I will let you know too. Yeah, let me know. Still hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna try to get better on looking at those messages, or come up under one of my videos and tell me, oh, I'm only 2 hours away, but I can get there no matter what. And then I can meet you. I also can go to San Diego. So it's not an issue. Houston would be fine. Guess what? Okay. So I was supposed to see T. Rodriguez this year because my honey bunny, my sister-in-law is in Houston. So I called her and said I might come to Houston this year. I was gonna see her. I was going to Houston this year, but no, we're not gonna go to Houston. So I was like, okay. So I told her maybe next time. But Houston, I was going to go in April. But no, my honey bunny was like, we're not going to Houston this time. It may be like next year or maybe for Christmas or something. I don't know. We may try to surprise her and try to get the family all together so we can see all of the kids and all that, because we haven't done that because she has 4 kids. So I was like, we can get them all together. Like, she's seen Mason, of course, held and whatever, but I have never held any of her kids or been around them or anything. So I was like, I was supposed to go to Houston, but no, we're not going to Houston. But I am. When I go to Houston, I'm definitely gotta see my girl T. Rodriguez. She been rocking with me ever since I started YouTube. We've been, talking all day, all the time. So I was like, yes, if I'm ever in Houston, I'm going to hit her up. And she was like, I can't wait, girl. We gonna have fun. I was like, yep. Even though she be going to bed early, she don't play that. She ain't about to hang, y'all. She ain't gonna play that. She gonna be like my sister. One time my sister went to sleep in the club messing with me. Went to hookah lounge. And next thing I knew, I turned around. My sister was asleep in the corner like that. I'm like, girl, you went to sleep. They're like the same. She always said all the time. She was like, your middle sister and I are like the same. The same. They go to sleep. I'm like, girl, how you going to sleep in a club? Like, get your butt up. It was funny, y'all. So yeah, I was like, she ain't gonna hang. She'll go to sleep. So I gotta go chill with her early in the day. I'm gonna get up early, chill with her for like a few hours. But she may though. I may get her to stay out till like maybe 9 p.m. Houston time. I'm not sure. But yeah. But this was a fun live, y'all. We've been on here 2 hours. Well, I've been on here 2 hours. I need to go. Let me see. Reading bio. Oh, I didn't see it. Mother takes up so much of your time. Yeah, do October. Okay, yes. So you live by that outlet then, Miss Pretty Brown Woman. Why you ain't been to that outlet in New Jersey? Somebody said right now I'm chilling when it comes to traveling. Yeah. But I mean, literally, you think you have to sit here for like 4 years, well, 3 years to do nothing? That's like crazy. But we'll see. Coach offered to repair my town bucket bag handle years ago. Did you buy it from them? Now, don't get me wrong. You may can Get them to fix it. It depends on what store you go to and who it is. But I know they be on that computer, so I was like, I don't know. I don't really do that. And to be honest, I never had an issue with any of my Coach bags. Who had a dooney? Somebody said that Juicy era was crazy, wasn't it? It's just like the Coach craze. Then when the next thing come, it's gonna be the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. It's like after a while, it's like I can't do it no more. Too much. Yeah, Telfar bags are cute. A lot of people have stuff to say about Telfar bags. They're like, oh, it's not real leather, whatever. But I love Telfar bags. What do you think of Telfar bags? Yeah, I like it. Somebody said if you want a low budget bag, just buy them from Marshalls or TJ Maxx. I agree. Mama, you gone again. Good night, everyone. You want to go to bed, girls, early? Do you like the bleaker bag? I think it's ugly. I don't know. Let me see. Let me Google it real quick. I gotta get out of here, y'all. Let me see the bleaker bag. Mm-mm. I don't like that. Ooh, that bag $4.50. Mm-mm. Definitely don't like it. Ooh, they got it suede. Mm-mm. Stay away from the suede bags. Oh, they got the. It's like a bucket style, right? The 21. They got the bag. They got the size 21. All I see is 21. They got different prices. Let me see. Another thing, the outlet be well, the Coach dupe their own items because some of the bags you see at the retail, they just make another bag at the outlet price, and sell it at the outlet. Yeah, that bleaker bag is $500. I don't like that. Mm-mm. But you know what? I got a bag like that. It's kind of reminds you of the. Is it the Courtney set? No, that's Dooney bag. I got a bag like that from Coach, but it's old school. It's an old bag, y'all. And I showed it here. I have it in orange. It's called the sack. What is it called? I don't know, y'all. But I got a bag like this. But it's just not. It has a zip part. But no, I don't care for it. I don't care for that. I have a bag like this. It's an old school bag. And I've done it on my channel. Let me see if I can find it real quick so I'll give you the name of it. Let me see. And there I go, y'all. I have to eat. Now, have y'all been finding any Dollar Tree stuff? I know us bag lovers love stuff to put in our bags. Did you guys find any of the Dollar Tree stuff? I don't see you guys saying it. Did you find the lotion and all that? Now, let me go to my content and my Coach playlist. Let's see if I can find y'all. What's the name of that bag? It looks just like it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I got so many videos, y'all. Mm. Look, Coach Summer Signature Collection. I just passed that video. Where is it? Where is it? What is the name of this bag, y'all? And it looks just like it. Just doesn't have the zipper part. Okay, it's the Coach. I have a Coach vintage duffel sack. That's the name of it. That's a shame. I gotta go back to my video. And I have it in orange. What else? Oh, she texted me. Hey, girl. I got it. Yeah, so when I lost my phone, well, not lost it, when it broke, all the contacts is in there. So I couldn't open it. I couldn't get the contact. So I didn't have no way of getting in contact with anybody. But yeah, Carmen, I got it. I just text you. I said, hey girl, I got it. I wanna lie. Okay, she. So yes. I guess October. Let me tell her, I guess October. That's a long way from now. So, oh, so yeah. So what I did was, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I went to New York for Christmas, I was gonna sit up there and pay all that money for a hotel in Times Square. And then I have Hilton points. So I was like, you know what? I'm traveling along with my son. This is my first time going somewhere far with my son. I said, I'm gonna stay close to the airport. So I stayed at the Double Tree, and they have the, what was the other one? Ooh, it's right next to each other. They're sisters of the Hilton. But anyways, I stayed there. The shuttle came and picked me up, took me to the hotel. The shuttle runs all the way up until 2 a.m. and then it stops. And I think it runs back up at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m., something like that. So I got picked up for free. We got free breakfast. We had free snacks because of the Hilton rewards. And then I think I might do that again because I was able to get free transportation, meaning when I was ready to go to the city, and it didn't take me no time to get to the city. I was just in New York doing my thing. You get back on the shuttle. The shuttle takes you back to the airport, and it's a bus called Q70. I was supposed to sit down and tell you how to travel affordable. So the bus is called Q70. You get on that bus for free. You don't have to pay for any of that stuff. It's for free. It takes you directly to the main hub of all the trains. You get off and you just pay, what was it, that 190 to get through, and then you get on the train, boom, you in the city. So I was like, well, I should have did this when my whole family stayed, because I was like, I saved a lot. No Ubers. I think that one time when I was with Simone, and it was late, and I was like, you know what? I didn't know until the next day they told me. I had paid $70 for a damn Uber to get from Times Square back to my damn hotel. I was like, oh no. So the person at the hotel was like, nah, you ain't gotta do all that. He was like, you take the free shuttle. He wrote it down. He was like, get on the Q70, drop your tray hub, boom, you on your way. So I was like, dang, I done spent money that I could have had, But yeah, that's an affordable way too. You can stay in New York like that. And the hotel was half the price. I know it was like $500-$600 a night. Staying there, it was $220 a night or something. So it was cool. So I was like, I might do that again. Like, just get all the free stuff and then hop on the train. And yeah, they will get you with the prices, and just do that again if I go to New York. I think I'm gonna stay by the airport again, get all my free stuff, and I know how to maneuver my way now. Get on the train and do what it do. And then if I really don't feel like doing all that, I get tired, yeah, I could Uber. But it was around the holidays. That's why the Uber was so high. It was like $70. So now it probably $30-$20, maybe $40 to get back to my hotel. But I will be doing that. So that's probably where I'll stay in October. I'll stay in that Double Tree again, or the one next to it. I forgot the name next to it. They pick you up, they take your luggage. It was fantastic. We didn't have to pay for anything. And I did that because I wanted to, feel more safe with my son, like, versus just, being in the city like that. I was like, if something happened, we need to get to this airport and get on. I want to be right by the airport. But yeah, so I was like, I'll probably do that again. It was nice, it was clean, and then I got points, and then it went from there. And the whole time I forgot that I was a damn Hilton member. And I was like, losing points, didn't even have points. I'm like, so now that I know, that's what I'll do. So I'll be able to. And I flew with Southwest, but Southwest has made so many changes. It's ridiculous. People are complaining about them making you pay for your carry-on, even though the carry-on is free. She said they ripping out measurements, like the measuring tape and all that. I'm like, okay. So I flew with Southwest, dirt cheap. It was nice, and that was that. But yeah, for sure. But I hope you guys enjoy your rest of your Sunday. I'm about to go eat. I'm about to have some cabbage and shrimp. I've been eating lighter nowadays. And yeah, it was so fun. So let me see if anybody's saying bye, and then I'm gone, y'all. Because I done clicked off. Hey, girl, I'm about to go. You catch the live when I'm about to go, girl. All right, y'all. My entire skincare routine is from Dollar Tree. Okay, what you use? Miss Pretty Brown one from Dollar Tree. Because you guys know I do the skincare from Dollar Tree, but I had to stop because the Dollar Tree has too many skincare lines, and they didn't break me out or anything, but I was like, that's enough for putting that stuff on my face. But this is what I want to tell you guys. Got the powder pink. Go to the Dollar Tree sometimes. It's affordable. Look, I got the wipes. I forgot to show you this. And then I gotta go. I know. I keep saying it. So look, I got the wipes coming out the bag. Look, you get the lotion. They have a lot of nice stuff at the Dollar Tree for you to put in your bag. Look, they got pouches. Like you don't always have to buy like the expensive Coach stuff. What else? And then the hand sanitizer. We all can have it if you can find it. If you can't find anything you're looking for, like the hand sanitizer, any of this stuff, inbox me. I've already sent some of the girly stuff on the low. I'll find it for you, mail it off to you because I know it's rough. Like I said, we can all have some of the same items. I just don't agree like all the time, everything, But I don't mind, we girls, we girly girls. We gotta have each other back. You want something? I got it, girl. You want me to find it for your Dollar Tree? If I run up across it. Now I ain't just gonna be taking all these orders and look, I got the deodorant there. Now let me tell you about this before I go. I'm not gonna be taking all them orders and y'all have me running around just shopping for y'all. Y'all gonna have to get up and look too. But if you've been looking and you can't find it, hit me up, girl. But the pink deodorant. Now, this is something you use at night. I used it when I was running around. I did not stink and I didn't really do a lot. But when I went running around the last time, this is what it looked like. I stank. I was like, oh, I gotta get home because somebody gonna talk about me. I was like, that Dollar Tree deodorant, and this one smells so good. It's called the Pink Vanilla, and the wipes are creamy coconut, and the lotion is cream caramel, and it smells like coffee, y'all. But the only thing is, when you be ashy on your hands, it really don't help. You gotta put this on like 2, 3 times. Cause I put it on, look down. I'm like, well, I'm still ashy. I just put some lotion on. But it's thick or whatever. I just dropped the deodorant. But yeah, somebody asked something and I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. For real. Cause my family like, girl, you said an hour and a half. Let me see. Where did you get the Gucci clothes or your little boo boo? Oh, there you see that girl for your little boo boo. And what this little thing in a way. And what was the color wig you wore in the Coach pink bag video? This is the same one. I linked it in another video, so I will link it under this live. The wig, I will link. Well, the boo boo clothes, the Gucci La Boo Boo clothes probably gone because I got that a long time ago. I don't even think that link is still available. But yeah, I'll link the wig. Well, I found another bomb wig, y'all. I'm gonna have to put it on with y'all. I might do another wig installment. I'm not sure. But see, I don't like to glue down like my synthetic wigs or my human hair wigs. I know I glued it down when I went on vacation with my sister when we did the cruise, but I sweat a lot. And sometimes I like to snatch my wig off. I don't like to just have it on for like 2, 3 days, But that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this live. If you're watching the replay, just let me know. I appreciate all you guys' support. Thank you so much to getting me to 16K. And hopefully I'll be at 17K soon. I will be doing a 16K giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away. I was trying to give away some of that powder pink stuff, but it was so quick. So I'll have to find something else to give away to you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for always supporting me, and I hope everyone have a really nice night. Bye, ladies.